You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL, Dyersburg.
Welcome back to Brighton High School as the Brighton Cardinals and Dyer County Choctaws are just about ready to get this one underway. And did you catch the toss of the coin, Bubba Cobb?
Brighton won the toss, and they've elected to receive, so they're going to go on offense, and a potent offense it is.
You're exactly right. 20.5 points in the first half. They are averaging all season long, and like we say, they've hung 50 on three teams.
Well, they scored 56 against Bolton, 52 against Kirby, 50 against Overton, 58 on Kingsbury, and 69 on Southwind. That's the Southwind team. The Southwind team that beat Ridgeway 2-0.
Wow. Well, Bubba Cobb and Chuck Ace with you here tonight. We thank you so much for joining us. If you're joining us by way of radio or streaming on our YouTube channel, Dyer County Choctaw Sports, we welcome you. We are awaiting the arrival. The cheerleaders have gone over, and looks like the Dyer County Choctaws are going to come out on the field running through the tunnel of the Dyer County cheerleaders. So here they come. Jeffrey Taylor leading the way, and they're going to take their place on the sideline as they will be kicking off to begin. So I guess we'll get to see Trent Uhas early.
Yes, we get to see how well he kicks in a beautiful fall night.
Oh, it is.
It's crisp out here, cool, and we're not having any rain. Not much predicted until later tonight, I think. But it's a little cool, a little breezy, but great football weather. And you see a lot of people out here in just shirt sleeves, some wearing sweaters, some wearing jackets, some bundled up.
And Dallas Schulteis in shorts.
In shorts, yeah.
He gets it honestly from his father, Scotty.
You can tell a lot about a person's upbringing and potty training.
No. Oh, and Scotty's a pretty big old boy. We better be careful.
I know. And Dallas is just
wonderful young man.
Wearing shorts, and we said, "Oh man, you're gonna have to be upstairs." And he said, "I'll be fine. I like it." So he's going to be upstairs in the breeze, but he's not going to be uncomfortable at all. He's going to enjoy it. But Dyer County will be kicking off from our left to our right. They're wearing all white uniforms tonight: white jerseys, white trousers, white helmets, with orange numerals that are hard to detect from this side.
Yes, they will. Yeah.
The Cardinals are wearing cardinal red jerseys, white numerals, black helmets, white pants. So it'll be a colorful night out on the gridiron. And until we've had a frost, the grass has turned a little brown.
Yes, it has.
It's not the bright green, but they've got a big red B out on the 50-yard line. So
we'll be able to tell where the 50 is real easy tonight.
Trent Uhas got the ball from the official, and he's teeing it up, ready to start this ball game. Their deep back is about on his own 5-yard line, so we get ready to start this game. The first round playoffs of TSSAA Class 5A, Region 7A, 7 fourth place team. Onside kick taken short, and it's going to be recovered by Brighton about their own 47-yard line. So
I don't think they were expecting that one, but it went right to number 55, and he fell on it, and that was the right thing to do. But Cardinals are going to stop close to their own 50-yard line.
Yeah, 47-yard line. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. They come out. Their quarterback is going to be Malik Jackson, a senior. He was out part of the season with an injury, but he is a phenomenal athlete. Not a big guy, but he is quick as a cat. He lines up in the 9 formation, and running back Lance West goes in motion. He falls back, passes across the middle, and he gets away. It's a screen pass, and that thing's going to go all the way. They got past the line of scrimmage. That's Aaron Austin. Gracious 53-yard screen pass up the middle, and he broke it past the line of scrimmage, and he went untouched from there. They set that up. Coach Whittle, before the ball game, said that we'll have to outscore them because they are very potent on the offensive end.
They certainly are, and we had one little missed tackle there at the line of scrimmage, but the blocking was done very well by Brighton, and he got in open field and just outran everybody to the end zone.
The Starnes didn't attempt the extra point. He's a left-footed kicker. He gets it up, and it's going to be good. So with 11:37 remaining in the first quarter, Brighton quickly takes a 7-0 lead. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Hi, I'm Craig Ezreal, President and CEO of First South Financial. At First South, our members trust us with their paychecks, their savings, even their futures. That's why we offer a complete line of banking services ranging from checking and savings accounts to home, auto, and personal loans with lower rates, flexible terms, and no hidden fees. Experience the positive difference of banking with First South Financial. Banking with friends since 1957.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, just like that, 7-0 as the Brighton Cardinals, with one play from scrimmage, take a 7-zip lead as Dyer County now will get an opportunity to go on offense, as it was a 53-yard pass from Malik Jackson to Aaron Alston.
And that's the two guys that we talked about as being their main offensive cogs, and they showed it with the 53 strike, the first offensive play of the game. Starnes preparing to kick off for Dyer County. It kicks it off. It's a low, hard kick. It comes down. It's going to be taken about the 10-yard line by Deion Thompson. He tries the right side, gets across the 20 to 25, up to 30, stutters, steps, cut back, reverses field, and he's still not going down. Now he's finally going to go back. But he gets up. I think the forward part is going to be about the 29-yard line. He got up to about the 31 or 32, and then he gave ground. Thought he was going to try something. But it's going to be Dyer County
Deion's
possession.
Quick. He doesn't miss many, but he does tend to give up ground sometimes, trying to make more. This time it didn't pay off.
Gave up a few yards, but it's going to be first down and 10 for Dyer County at their own 29-yard line. And they come out with the three wide receivers to the left side, one to the right. As Bryce Capps is over here on the right side by himself. Jeffrey Taylor going from this right to the left of the tailback quarterback. He gets a handoff. He pops it, tries to pop it outside. Oh, he gets away from two men, and he's going to get it back to the line of scrimmage. So I thought he's going to bounce it around.
Jeffrey, they may give him 1 yard. It looks like they are. Jeffrey Taylor just is trying to go back to the right side. Bo Garner is starting tonight behind center or in the shotgun, but Jeffrey tried to bounce it outside. He just
wasn't anything there. He tried,
but he avoided a tackle because he could have been caught in the backfield.
Well, he was going up the middle, and there wasn't anything there, so he bounced it to the right, left side, and still picked up about a yard. So it's going to be second down and 9 for Dyer County. Wide receivers to each side. We have two backs in the backfield along with Bo Garner. He's going to pitch to Jeff Garner. He's going to try the right side, Jeff Taylor, and he's going to get back maybe a yard on the play. But they're going to slide about to 30, maybe just a few inch gain here. So it's going to be basically, well, they keep moving the chains over there. So
well, that's one thing that Coach said, man. He says we do not want to get behind the chains or have silly penalties in this area, and already starting off with a 3rd and long.
Third down, and we'll say 9 to go with the ball spotted just past the 30-yard line. The Brighton crowd is a little loud right now for us. We have two wide receivers to the right, left side, and he's looking to the left side. And he throws it, and it goes right through the hands of the receiver as he slipped down. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and long. 4th down and 9 for Dyer County. As he was open momentarily, but his feet slipped out from under him as he tried to catch the ball. Ball spotted down the right hash mark. Dylan Franklin in the punt for Dyer County. And
he's had to take the duties as Caden Stafford's been injured.
Aaron Austin back in about his own 42-yard line. Not very deep. Dylan hadn't been punting the ball deep. Got a lot of pressure, gets it off. It's a high kick, short and high. It's going to come down about the 50. Takes a Brighton bounce, and we're going to down it. Chase Patterson is going to down the ball at the 46-yard line, Dyer County 46-yard line. So once again, they're going to have pretty good field position. First down and 10 for Brighton at the Dyer County 46-yard line. Last time they snapped the ball, it went 53 yards for a touchdown. We can't afford to get behind this much too much.
No, we can't, and they score early and score often here as Cardinals have proven that already tonight.
Malik Jackson, tailback, shotgun formation, has a running back there. It's Lance West, hands off to Lance West. He's going to try the right side. Gets across the 45-yard line and gets up to about the 41-yard line, so about a 5-yard pickup on the play. And second down and 5 for Brighton. And I looked at Aaron Austin, and he getting into it with a cornerback that we're playing man-to-man on him. Jackson rolling to his left side, looking downfield, and so it's blocked. And the ball is batted down and incomplete. A good job that time of Dyer County's defense as they got back. And I'm not sure if
Malik Jackson is quick, but he's not quite that tall, and
No.
he struggles at times to see over the line. But Dyer County sniffed it out. I'm not sure who slapped it down, but going to try to cover it was number 34, Evan Thomas.
But it was an incomplete pass, so nothing there. Third down and 5 for Brighton. Dyer County trailing 7-0 with 9:03 remaining in the first quarter. This time hand off to West, and he's going to get about to the 39-yard line, as we did a good job of holding it to about a 1-yard gain on the play. Brings up about third down and 4 for Brighton.
Now, what do you do here? Malik Jackson is still
fourth down.
On the field. It's fourth down.
Well, they're in Dyer County territory. I don't know what kind of punter it was. I didn't see him get off very many good punts in pregame. So if I was them, I'd probably go ahead and try for it.
And that's what they're going to do.
They've got three wide receivers to the right, one to the left, and they're going to hand it off to West. He's going to go right up the middle. He's got the first down plus some as he gets all the way down to the 35-yard line, right down the middle as they pick up a quick first down right down the middle of the Dyer County defense. The ball is going to be spotted at the 25-yard line. First down and 10 for Brighton. 8:20 remaining in the first quarter. Dyer County trailing 7-0. Once again, Brighton has three wide receivers to the right. They're going to keep the ball. Malik Jackson going to keep the ball. He gets away from three guys in the backfield and tries to go out to the left side, and he's going to be taken down for a loss on the play.
There is a flag on the play, too, and I'm not sure what that is going to be about. I did not see what
It's a hold. I saw him signal to the Dyer County bench that it was a hold. So it's going to be a hold against Brighton. But Dyer County had Malik Jackson tied up in the backfield for a good loss, and he got away from that because he scrambles. But
he scrambles well.
But we stopped him anyway for a loss on the play, but they're going to take the penalty, and it's going to bring it all the way back to the 40-yard line. So it's going to be first down and plenty from the 40 as they have to get.
Oh, yeah, it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, which was 3 yards deep. So it's going to be 23 for a first down.
Yep.
That's right.
First down and 23 as they come up. They're looking to the sideline to get the signals from the bench. And they've got a fullback in the backfield now, as they've got two wide receivers to the right. Man in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep. And Aaron Austin, he gets it, gets up to the 40. He breaks the tackle, and he's racing down the sideline. We don't have anybody to stop him. As Aaron Austin, jet sweep, went in motion from the right to the left, and he took off, and he scored easily from 40 yards out. So that makes it 13-0 Brighton with 7:45 remaining in the first quarter, and you can see why they scored so many points during the regular season.
Absolutely. That was he just a couple of missed tackles, but then once he got outside, he turned on the afterburners, and nobody was going to catch him.
Starnes to kick the extra point, the left-footed kicker. A little high snap. The ball is bobbled in the backfield. They're going to try to pass. There wasn't anybody down there, so they just threw it. And that's going to be no good on the extra point attempt. So with 7:45 remaining in the first quarter, Brighton is on top 13-0. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
When you feel like you have to sneeze, but then that feeling goes away. Break out the Pepsi. When your parents join your favorite social media platform but don't send you a friend request. Break out the Pepsi. When you're trying to impress your coworkers while in Paris and you order une baguette à jambon and the waiter actually brings you une baguette à jambon.
Sors les Pepsi. That's French for break out the Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Berg's Beverage, your locally owned hometown Dr. Pepper Pepsi bottler for over 80 years.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Back here at Brighton High School, where Dyer County is got to do something to stop this Brighton Cardinal team. They are really, really quick. Malik Jackson and Aaron Austin lead this team, and they have done a number on us so far. As the score is now 13-0 with 7:45 just gone in the first quarter. And Starnes are probably going to get tired before the first half if it continues this.
Yeah, Aaron Austin has one catch for a touchdown and a 40-yard run for a touchdown. So
a 53-yard reception
53-yard catch,
and
yes.
a 40-yard run. So the kickoff is low and hard. It's going to be taken. Oh, Jeffrey Taylor missed it, goes into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. As soon as it went into the end zone, across the goal line, it's a touchback. So Dyer County will take over on their own 20-yard line, first down and 10. We've had them at the field position at their own 47-yard line, and then they had it at the Dyer County 46-yard line, but we've had it in bad field position. This time we take over on our own 20, first down and 10.
Dyer County's going to need to move the football on offense. Bo Garner still in at quarterback.
Bo coming back in as we've alternated quarterbacks this year. Two wide receivers to the right, to the left. We're looking downfield, going to throw a little pass over to the left.
Not so sure that wasn't deflected, though, for the pass over there. He tried to get it to Bryce Capps on the left side, and it looked like it was deflected away.
It went awry anyway, incomplete. Second down and 10. And we need to move the football. Coach Whittle said before the ball game, what we need to do is try to outscore them.
Yeah.
Because he knew it was going to be tough to stop them from scoring, so we need to outscore them. So we need to get on a roll now. We line up with running back. We're going to hand it off to Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to come straight ahead. He's going to get 4 or 5 yards on the play, it looks like. As he gets up, see what they spot the ball is right up the middle. It's going to be close to the 25.
It's going to be right on the 25,
okay,
so they give him 5 yards.
Well, it's going to raise up third down about 5 for Dyer County. Two wide receivers to the right. One way right to the left. We're going to pass across the middle, and it's going to be deflected. And was it intercepted?
No, they're going to say it hit the ground.
Okay,
he tried to get on it, but couldn't do it. But it's going to bring up fourth down at the 25 of Dyer County.
I was looking that the receiver did ran down 10 yards and turned and button hooked and waiting for him to catch the ball. And I looked back, and it was going down the ground. So it was deflected.
That's for those of you watching our stream, that is a big front line that Brighton has brought here tonight.
They've got a good ball team. And we're back punt once again. And Aaron Austin back at the 45-yard line. Brighton's 45. Bad snap. Franklin gets it. He gets it away. They put a lot of pressure on it. It's going to go out of bounds in Dyer County territory. It's not going to get to the 50-yard line. But he had a lot of pressure on him. He was just lucky to get that one away.
It's a wonder that wasn't blocked.
Mm-hmm.
That could have really been a disaster.
Well, he just did an outstanding job getting rid of the ball. And the ball is going to be spotted, looks like about the 47-yard line of Dyer County. And looking over the stands once again, Dyer County has a packed stands over there. And people standing around the fence. Good crowd that has come down from Dyer County. Brighton has it. Quarterback Malik Jackson's trying to the left side, and he's bounces around and fumbles the football. It looks like Mason
Dyer
Swope.
County gets on, and Mason Swope.
Mason Swope came up and fell on the football, and that's a big break for Dyer County as Malik Jackson was picking up some good yardage on the left side. We tried to corral him, force him out of bounds, but he broke back in, and then he got hit, lost the football, and Mason Swope came up and recovered it for Dyer County. So it's going to be first down and 10 for Dyer County as they recovered the ball at their own 35-yard line.
This could be a play that could change the momentum. Bo Garner is in at quarterback still, and Deion Thompson to the near side and Bryce Capps to the far side.
So they swapping personnel from side to side, flip-flopping a little bit. Jeffrey Taylor in the backfield, going to pitch it back to Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to roll, and he's going to throw it downfield. We got a man open. If he gets to it, and he caught it over his shoulder, and it's a completion. And is that Bryce Capps?
Yes, it's Bryce Capps.
Bryce Capps caught the ball and has it down to the 25-yard line, and that is our first Henson Insurance first down for the night. Beautiful pass that time. Jeffrey Taylor, as he had the halfback pass, rolls to his left, stops, throws it downfield, over the shoulder of Bryce Capps. He does that over-the-shoulder catch. That's twice he's had those this year.
That's a 51-yard pass.
And a counter play inside. Jeffrey Taylor has it. He's running down the sideline. It's another first down as he gets inside the 10-yard line and has another Henson Insurance first down. As that was a quick little counter moving to the left and picked up the second first down of the ball game for Dyer County.
We'll get an opportunity to look at this. We'll show the replay here in just a few minutes on that pass to Bryce Capps.
Ball looks like it's spotted about the 5-yard line. First down and goal for Dyer County. As two big plays have taken us down into scoring position. Hand off Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to try up the middle and going to pick up short yardage there.
I'm going to give him maybe a couple.
See where they put it down. Second and goal, about the 4-yard line, it looks like. Just very little pickup on the play. We have Deion Thompson spread out wide to the right. He's on the right hash mark, and the ball is on the left hash mark. Looks like Capps is lined up far left. We have two backs in the backfield with Gardner. Hand off Jeffrey Taylor. Jeffrey Taylor is following blockers, and he goes in from 4 yards out for the touchdown. He followed his blockers, buddy, and did a good job of going in for the touchdown. Good hole over there on the left side for Dyer County. And Dyer County has their first West Family Care Clinic touchdown of the night, as the Solace Seamless Gutters extra point attempt is coming up by Trent Yohas. That's what we had to do. We had to answer their touchdown.
We did, and the Malik Monk fumble,
Malik
Jackson fumble, yes, with that. That kind of turned the tides a little bit. Dyer County scores in 4 plays.
So Trent Uhas has an excellent leg, a little low snap, but go and the ball is blocked into the line of scrimmage. It's no good. So with 5:40 remaining in the first quarter, Dyer County trails the ball game 13-6. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
For a limited time, sausage biscuits, sausage burritos, and any size soft drinks are just $1 each. Savor every morning with big Southern tastes and big values at McDonald's. Prices of participation may vary.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County had to answer right there, and they did exactly that, Bubba Cobb, and that's bringing them closer, trailing now by 7, 13-6.
But we've got to score every opportunity we have. We've got to stop them. We can't. We're already down. We need to stop them here. Of course, that's easier said than done. And Trent Uhas once again kicking off the first choice farm and lawn kickoff for Dyer County. And here they have deep is that Lance West back deep about his own 10-yard line. Of course, the first kickoff we had, Trent kicked it onside kick and took Brighton by surprise, but they recovered the onside kick. But he gave them excellent field position.
So he's going to try to kick it away this time.
He does kick it away. It's a little pooch kick, though. It's going over the sideline. It's going to be taken about the 25-yard line. It gives depth. He tries to get back in the middle of the field, and he's bounced it. He's trying to find something outside. We hadn't taken him down yet, and finally we do.
And there's a flag on the play as well.
But we take him back to about the 25-yard line. So he got the ball about the 28, and he ran 40, 50 yards.
He's a big young man, but he was a little frustrated with himself when he walked off. He just couldn't find a hole, and those pesky Dyer County Choctaws just would not give him anything.
And we had a block in the back against Brighton on the
That's going to be a 15-yard major.
So that's going to be in the spot of the foul. That's back at about the 25. Well, no,
35 yards penalized on 2 penalties so far, and it's going to back them up. So Dyer County's defense can make a statement right here.
Well,
They've already got a takeaway.
We could use a lot of takeaways in a ball game like tonight.
No, that's right.
Okay, first down and 10. Ball spotted at their own 15-yard line. Pitch back to West. He's going to try the left side, and he gets outside. It's going to be close to the first down. He got the first down as we run him out of bounds. Another first down as they get up to about the 26, 27-yard line. So
that's only the second first down, but they haven't need many with plays of 53 and 40-yard touchdowns.
They are very dangerous. That's what quickness does for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Malik Jackson rolling to the left, throwing to the left, and it's going to be incomplete. His target was Aaron Austin, and it was just a little out of reach. And, of course, Malik Jackson was responsible for 9 touchdowns earlier this season.
Wow.
It was against Southwind in that 69-point game. He had 5, I think it was 5 passing and 4 running. But he's a left-handed passer. They have one wide receiver way over to the sideline in front of the Dyer County bench. They're going to sweep this time to Aaron Austin. He's going to try the right side. We're going to try to knock him out of bounds. He's trying to get to the sideline, and we do knock him out of bounds after a couple-yard pickup. Did a really good job of
not many, only about a yard, yeah.
Got about 2 yards on it. But we did a really good job of stringing it out and not letting him cut upfield, because that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to string it out and find an opening and cut it upfield, and there wasn't anything there.
Excellent defensive job by Dyer County there on that play.
Third down and about 8 for Brighton. As they come up 2 wide receivers to the left this time. Jackson's rolling to the left, looking to the left. He's going to throw it short to Aaron Austin, and he catches it. And it depends on where they spot the ball. Oh, there's a flag on the play. 2 flags on the play. And we'll see what they got.
Don't start this again, fellas. Oh, please don't.
They're going to spot it.
This is going to be unsportsmanlike probably on both sides.
Well, they're going to look like they've got enough for the first down as they've got the ball spotted about the 38-yard line. So let's see what the flag is. I think it's enough for the first down. Let's see. As we have 3 officials gathered together on the sideline, 2 of the officials threw the flag, the other's the white cap. They're explaining to him, sorting it all out, and he'll signal to us what he's got. And he's going to explain it to everybody else first. Dead ball, personal foul against Brighton. Dead ball, personal foul against Dyer County. All setting penalties. It's going to be both of them with dead ball after the first down was made. So the ball is going to be spotted at the 38-yard line of Brighton. First down and 10 as a pass completion was enough for the first down.
Cooler heads will prevail in this one.
A little pushing and shoving, I think, after the play was over.
We don't need that.
No.
Either team.
No.
Either team.
No, I hate to see anybody do it. Going to hand off this time to West as he goes right up the middle in a wide open area. He jumps one of our safeties and gets across the 45 down close to the 40-yard line. It's going to be another first down as showed you how quick they are. Now, Lance West is not a very big running back either, but he is quick as a cat and leaped over. Our safety went for him and missed, and he's
now the leading rusher on 6 carries, 50 yards.
Yeah. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 41-yard line of Dyer County. Quick as a.
Yes, he is.
How else can you describe that? He's just quick.
4 first downs, but they haven't needed many. They get lots of chunks of yardage other than on this drive.
4:01 remaining in the first quarter. Dyer County trailing 13-6 to this Brighton team. And they can't decide where they want Austin to get this time. He comes over in the slot on the left side. Malik Jackson, left-handed quarterback, gets it, hands off to West. He's going to try the left side, and he's going to be bulldogged down about the 38-yard line. They're going to give him a slide to about the 37. Heathcott makes the tackle for Dyer County. Pick up about 4 yards on the play. Malik Jackson, tailback. Back to pass, throws it over to Austin. Austin has it on the left side, tries down the sideline. We're having trouble corralling him. As he lowers his shoulder, gets by one man, and lowers his shoulder and picks up some more yardage. And where the ball is spotted out. Have to wait until they bring it out. It's right on the sideline, right in front of the Brighton players. He signaled enough for the first down. So the ball is going to be spotted at the Brighton 30, first down and 10 for Brighton. As they move the ball. They've got an excellent offense down here. Two running backs in the backfield, hand off to West, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but fight forward for a couple more yards. So we had him for no gain, and then he just fought forward and fell forward, picked up about 4 yards on the play.
He's got 8 carries, 59 yards.
About 5 yards to go for the first down. 2nd and 5. Jackson has it, rolls right, pitches off back to West. He's going to try the left sideline, and we're going to finally drive him out of bounds. Man, I'll tell you what, Jackson does a good job of controlling the ball and hiding the fake, pitching it back. Looks like he's going to run it himself.
That's the 6th first down now on this drive. All of them, or actually 5 of the 6 coming on this drive, I should say.
So West
he had one first down before the fumble.
West picks up enough for the first down and 10 once again for Brighton. Pass over to the right side this time to Austin. He gets by the first man, runs into the second, runs over him, and he's going to be close to the first down once again as he gets inside the 10-yard line. Let's see where they're going to spot it. It's 1:40 remaining in the first quarter, and Brighton's up 13-6 and driving once again. And they're going to mark it close to the first down. Now they stop the clock. They're going to give him the first down. Stop the clock. It's going to be first down and goal. And what's about the 5-yard line? Malik Jackson has it. He's going to run it himself up the middle, gets tripped up and goes down. So I'm not sure he picked up much on that play. They're on the far end of the field, the far sideline from us.
They're going to say he lost about a half a yard.
Okay. So it's 2nd down and goal from about the 6-yard line. As he was going to do a little quarterback draw, it looked like, and got tripped up.
And nobody was fooled on that one.
Mm-mm. This time he's going to hand it off to West. He's going to try the left side, left tackle, and he's going to drag 4 or 5 people into the end zone and have the 6-yard touchdown. So Lance West picks up the 6-yard touchdown for Brighton as they go on top now by the score 19-6 with 58 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Those 3 are the only 3 that have touched the ball for Brighton, and that's all they needed.
All they needed.
Yeah. Ethan Starnes coming in to attempt the extra point. It's a good high kick this time, and it's good. So with 58 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Brighton is on top 20-6. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
All right, it's time for a little Sonic Car Hop Classic Rock.
For $2.99 only, get a chili cheese cone there, or a Sonic cheeseburger, both with onion rings. Oh yeah, feels so good, will make my dreams come true. I would come running, but I just can't find my shoes.
I hope he finds those shoes. The Car Hop Classic, a cheeseburger or foot-long chili cheese coney with handmade onion rings for $2.99.
This is how you Sonic.
That's not included. See menu for details. For limited time only, participating Sonic drive-ins.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County about to receive the kickoff, trailing at 20-6 here with about 58.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
And Starnes will be kicking off once again for Brighton as the Cardinals have gone on top 20-6, and as we've said, we need to answer their scores.
We certainly do. We've only had 7 plays from scrimmage on offense in the entire first quarter, although we have got a touchdown on a Bryce Capps 51-yard catch.
And we're going to take the ball about our own 10-yard line, try the left side, bounce it around, and coming up the middle then, we get across the 30, 35, 40-yard line. And Jeffrey Taylor gets it all the way up to about the 43-yard line. So a good job that time by Jeffrey Taylor as he cut across. I thought the ball was going to go back to Deion Thompson, but he cut across in front of him. Started up the left side and then cut it back towards the middle. And
yes, he did. And he carried the ball to his he came in front of him and caught it on a dead run.
Yeah.
I mean, he was going.
So we've got the ball now in excellent field position at the 43-yard line, Dyer County's own 43-yard line, first down and 10.
Coach Whittle gets the play in.
And Bo Garner, the quarterback for Dyer County. 4 wide receivers here on the right side. Going to hand off to Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to try up the middle, and that didn't work at all.
He got back to the line of scrimmage, and he's going to need a breather. He's run the ball a lot, plus he's getting a little gimpy on that left leg, it looks like.
Yeah,
but he's not, he's a tough young man. He will not come out. You'll have to make him come out. He'll carry it every time. That's what he wants to do.
Well, it seems like during the season he's gotten stronger as the game's progressed. This time we line up 2 wide receivers each side, 1 running back in the backfield along with Garner, the quarterback. Starts the signal count and then stops, looks over the sideline, changes things, starts again, back to pass, looking back, looking, flush down the pocket, rolls to the right side, looking downfield, going to throw it down the sideline, caught by Deion Thompson.
And they're going to say he was out of bounds.
And they're going to say he was out of bounds at about the 44-yard line of Brighton. Good catch, but no reception. So it's going to be an incomplete ball.
Even as long as he was, could not pull it down with 1 foot in bounds.
Yep.
And the referee was right there.
Oh yeah, there was no doubt. We couldn't tell because it's right on the sideline, right in front of the Brighton bench. But the official was right on top of it, and he came down immediately and signaled that incomplete. So that is the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Dyersburg Electric Company knows that cold weather can affect your electric service. Power outages are not pleasant, but unfortunately they are unavoidable. In case of an outage in your neighborhood, remember to keep your refrigerator door closed as much as possible. Keep your doors and windows closed to keep as much heat in your home as you can. And remember to check on your elderly neighbors. Feel safe in knowing that Dyersburg Electric is working hard to keep you out of the dark this season. Dyersburg Electric, your hometown utility provider.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County would like to make something happen right here in the second 12 minutes as they trail at 20-6 here as we begin the second quarter.
Jeffrey Taylor's back out at running back. We have 2 wide receivers to each side. Bo Garner back to pass, looking downfield, going to throw it to the right side. We are held. And it's incomplete, and the official saw the interference and throws the flag.
That's right. Deion Thompson, I believe, was held there, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. Let's just make sure it's on them. But
well, I saw the reach and held on to him.
All right. They just said Brighton, so that's 50 yards penalized and 3 penalties. 2 15s and a 10. That's 40 yards, I should say. Can't count.
So they're going to step off the 15-yarder, give us some Ryan Henson Insurance Company first down. And the ball is now spotted at the Brighton 42-yard line. So moved into Brighton territory. So that didn't have a completed pass, but we had a big gainer on the play. I'd rather had the completion. But
Yeah.
they'd rather have the incompletion.
Yeah, they would on that one. For sure.
But Deion had the man beat. And when you get beat, sometimes coaches say, go ahead and grab him. I'd rather have a penalty than a touchdown.
Especially if he's a receiver like Deion Thompson, who can catch a lot of them.
Couldn't get the play in, so we call a timeout. So we have a Bruce Hayes communication timeout for Dyer County. So let's take another 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. We make sure you get what you need. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. The best service, the best price. Folks who really treat you nice. Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. In historic downtown Dyersburg since 1947.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
We'll take the first downs however we can get them. We only have 3, 2 of them on the field and 1 of them via the penalty as Dyer County.
But at the end of the game, when you count up first downs, it just counts as first downs.
That's right.
So
we need points.
We need to move the chains. We need to move the ball any way we can. Ball Garner, quarterback, hands off to Jeffrey Taylor. Jeffrey Taylor ran into one man. He decided he was going to get him at the line of scrimmage, so he tries to bounce it out to the right, and he doesn't get away from that guy, and he tackles him after
no gain.
No gain, maybe no gain.
Nope.
Thought maybe he'd pick up a little bit, but nope. In fact, maybe he lost a half a yard. We're going to call it second down and 10 once again anyway at the 42-yard line of Brighton. 11:21 remaining in the first half. Dyer County trailing 20-6. The first place team out of Region 8. It's 8-5A out of Memphis area. Halfback, the lateral back to Jeffrey Taylor. That went backwards. So we lost yardage back there. Back to the.
Was that the lateral? So was that a run play?
Yeah, that was a run because that went backwards.
Okay.
So
9 carries, 20 yards for Jeffrey Taylor.
Back to the 39-yard line because he threw it back about a yard deeper than he was, and that's where he was tackled. So that didn't work out well at all.
That was not what was planned.
No, looked like it wanted to be a little swing pass. He probably passed it to him too early, but he passed it to him too early because he's getting too much pressure. 3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Going to the right side, Bo Garner, he's going to get pressure, stops, throws it, and it's complete to Deion Thompson.
Deion tried to stretch it into, that was Nick Butler, 23.
Was it Nick?
That was Nick Butler.
Good job by
Nick. It was
Nick.
about 15 yards, but he needed about 17 to make it.
Just 1 yard short.
Yeah.
But we're going to go for it on fourth down here.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to move the chains back to about along 2 yards. So it's going to say fourth down and 2. And our receivers are flipping sides. So on the far side of the field, we have Caps, and on this side we have Thompson, Butler, and direct snap back to Jeffrey Taylor and the Wildcat formation.
Looks like he got it.
He goes straight ahead, and he looks like he picked up this Henson Insurance first down.
Are they going to call for a measurement? It depends on where they spot. Oh, no, he's got it. They're going to call for a measurement, but from here looks like he got it now. We're going to have to see.
Oh,
what are they doing?
They've penalized Dyer
Oh,
County.
no, we do not need that.
Did he say procedure or what?
I didn't catch it. They're going to do it from the original line of scrimmage, so it had to be a procedure or some sort of prior to the snap call. So that's the first penalty on Dyer County, but it couldn't have come at a worse time right there.
Cost us. We had.
So now 4th and 7 instead of 4th and 2.
And we easily got the first down in the formation. We direct snap back to Jeffrey Taylor. We're going to do the same thing here. Jeffrey Taylor's in at tailback, and we've got our receivers going Can't decide which side they're going to line up on.
Dyer County wants to talk it over again.
So we'll take another timeout. Bruce Hayes communication timeout. So with 9:29 remaining in the first half, let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Are you ready to show off your school spirit every time you make a purchase? At Security Bank, we not only are your friendly hometown bankers, we are also community supporters just like you. Hi, I am Pam Tettleton. Come get your new community card at any Security Bank location to start showing off your school spirit. Not only will you have a card with your favorite school's logo on it, you will also be making a one-time $5 donation to that school. You can give back and be on the cutting edge of technology with the Chip Secured School Debit Card. Good luck to all area teams this year. Security Bank, member FDIC.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County did not want to take any chances of messing anything up here because this is a very important fourth down with a lot of time to go here in the first half, 9:29 in the second quarter.
And there was confusion on the field. Our receivers were flopping the sides, and now this time ago, Bo Garner back to pass. He's going to throw it across the middle, and he had a receiver, and then he overthrew.
That was Bryce Capps he had out there, but overthrew him a little bit. So they're going to turn the ball over on downs.
Oh, my boy, you hate that because we had the first down. And
we did.
But might have been the first
that was a
down,
procedure call prior to the snap, so somebody moved.
It might have been the
tailback
was moving before the snap.
Could be.
So I think that might have been what it was on. But that we turned the ball over anyway. Dyer County had an opportunity, but they lose the ball on downs, and Brighton is going to take over on their own 40-yard line, first down and 10.
Well, defense is going to have to come up big here again tonight.
And that's tough. Lance West going to try it once again up the middle.
He gets no gain. He's got 70 yards on 11 carries and a touchdown. His longest run has really been 22 yards. That 6-yard touchdown run would have gone for a long ways because he went in untouched. But
James Carson is lining up way over here to the right side, but Aaron Austin's in the slot on the right side. Quarterback Malik Jackson going back to pass, going to screen pass to Aaron Austin, and he's across the 50. He's cuts back at the 40, and he's going down the left sideline, and we're going to finally run him out of bounds about the 20-yard line. A little short of the he runs out of bounds about the 22. Boy, I tell you what, he got a block.
38.
And he's off to the races. He gets a block, runs over somebody, and then he outruns folks. And Austin, he's a pretty good athlete. First down and 10, Dyer County's 22-yard line is Brian once again moving downfield pretty quick. They're on the left hash mark. They pitch it over to West. He tries the right side, and he's got an opening. We have a chance at him at the 10. He cuts back, and we got a flag that goes down at about the 5-yard line. As it might be a legal block down there at the 5. We'll have to wait and see. The officials once again get together.
The white. Oh, that's
Brighton's are clapping.
Brighton's cheering, so that's going to be. It looks like on Dyer County.
Yeah.
Chop block, Dyer County.
Blocking below the waist against a chop block against Dyer County. And it's a 5-yard line, so it's going to be half the distance. So it's not going to be much of a penalty, but it's going to put them in viewing distance of the goal line. 8:30 remaining in the first half.
Penalty is half the distance to the goal, so it is first and goal for the Cardinals.
Brighton leading 20-6, and then Brighton's driving once again. As they have the ball right about the 3-yard line. Handoff right up the middle, right across right tackle. Lance West picks up the 3-yard touchdown run. So it makes it 26-6 now with 8:26 remaining in the first half. Brighton continues to roll. Starnes in to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good kick. Kick is up, the kick is good. So Brighton leading in the ball game 27-6 now with 8:26 remaining in the first half. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Attention parents, are your children carrying backpacks at school that feel like a small elephant, playing video games slouched over, and head down at their phones always? If you said yes, your child may be in danger of developing what is called forward head posture. Untreated, continued lack of neck and head posture can lead to many chronic medical conditions. So don't be forward. Sit back in the fact that Dr. Cole can align and educate you and your child towards a healthier future. Cole Chiropractic, located at 417 Troy Avenue, Dyersburg, or visit them online at coleiro.com.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County needs to get back into this one. They got to. They're letting it get away from them here pretty quick. They're going to need to start generating some offense.
And Starnes preparing to kick off once again for Brighton Cardinals, and we have Jeffrey Taylor and Deion Thompson back deep for Dyer County. Back about the 10-yard line. Starnes approaches the ball. Good kick. Comes down about the 10-yard line. Taken by Deion Thompson. He's going to try the right side. Gets across the 20, 25, 30. He's running up the sideline. Gets across the 50-yard line. And is hit hard by Aaron Austin. And he goes down as he crosses the 50 and about the 46-yard line. So a good return that time by Deion Thompson. But Aaron Austin never went down to make the tackle. He just went up high and hit him. So it's first down and 10 for Dyer County. Trailing in the ball game 27-6. How many points did you say Brighton was getting in the first half this season?
20.5 in the first half.
Well,
they've already scored 27 here.
So they've made their average. Dyer County has
average plus 7.
Yeah. We got Willis back in as quarterback this time on it and handed off.
It is, but
to Jeffrey Taylor, and Jeffrey Taylor's going to lose about 2 yards on the play as he goes try it right up the middle. And it looks like Brighton's just getting stronger as the game progresses.
10 carries, only 18 positive yards for Jeffrey Taylor. His last 2 runs have been in the negative category.
The wide receivers are flip-flopping this time. We have 3 wide receivers to the left side. It's Whittle, Nick Butler on the wide side. And waiting for the signals from the sideline to come in. 1 wide receiver to the right. And we got a timeout. Jeffrey Taylor said, let's take a timeout. So that's all 3 for Dyer County. So Bruce Hayes communication timeout for Dyer County. Let's take a 30-second break. Reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
The city of New Bern wishes the best of luck to the Dyer County Choctaws this football season. New Bern has the best of both worlds, an amazing high school with smart, talented students, and an historic downtown with a variety of shops and businesses that keep New Bern thriving. Don't forget to stop and visit the historic train depot right in the heart of the city. Take a walk or catch a ball game at Oakview Park, or just take the kids to play. The city of New Bern, a great place to call home. Go Choctaws!
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And Jack Willis in at quarterback for Dyer County. Back to pass, looking downfield, looking and faking, and lets it fly, and it looks like it's thrown to Bryce Capps, and it's going to be incomplete. It was just about enough for the first down, but it fell incomplete. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 12 for Dyer County. I thought we had something across the middle that time.
Jake Willis a little more of a gunslinger than Bo Garner is, so
Two wide receivers each side. Jake Willis back to pass. Throws it long to the right side, and it's caught. Was he in bounds?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Was that?
He caught it down looks like about the 5-yard line. That's where they're going to mark it.
Was that Deion?
Deion Thompson, yeah, from the 47 to the 5.
Just a dab underthrown, and I wasn't sure he was going to be able to come back for it. And when he came back for it, I wasn't sure on the far side whether he was in bounds or not. And he was, and his completion, a Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County.
That's our 5th.
And his first down and 10 from the 6-yard line.
That'd be
first down and goal. First down and goal from the 6. Hands it to Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to bounce it outside on the left side, and he's got all the way to the
yes, sir.
He's got it all the way to the power line, and it's enough
for the
touchdown. 6-yard touchdown run by Jeffrey Taylor, and it makes it now 27-12, and that is a West Family Care Clinic touchdown for Dyer County. Whew.
Well, our last point after was blocked. The Trent Uhas point after was blocked, so let's see if we can get one here.
A low snap, and he kicked it anyway, and then when it's a bad low snap, it's hard. So let's see if we can get a good snap this time. And I'm going to take the side of the center. It's hard to snap that ball.
Oh, it is.
This time a good snap. The ball's spotted down, and a low
blocked
kick this
again.
time, and it's blocked this time, and that was just a low kick by Trent.
Yep, and who got it was, you guessed it, number 1, Aaron Alston.
He's quick. He comes across. He does a lot of things. He's just good all-around football player. But solid seamless gutters extra point attempt is no good for Dyer County. So with 7:01 remaining in the first half, let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
This is Patty Williams from Johnson Williams Funeral Home in New Bern. At Johnson Williams Funeral Home, our goal is to provide the highest level of service while maintaining the level of professionalism that has come to be expected from our firm. We realize that each family's needs are different, and our staff is dedicated to answer all questions and respect your choices. Johnson Williams Funeral Home, proud to be serving the Dyer County area for 60 years.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
So Trent Uhas preparing for the first choice farm and lawn kickoff coming up shortly as
looks like a little fog setting in on us.
Yes, it is. I was wondering whether it was just my foggy eyes or
no
actual fog. So I checked with you and looking at the monitor, it is foggy. And Trent Uhas approaching. Going to onside it again. They're going to take it once again, and they'll have excellent field position at their own 47-yard line. As Zachary Dickerson, the senior, he recovered the last one, I think.
I was going to say, doesn't it need to? I know it needs to go at least 40 yards, but doesn't it need to kick it up so his guys can run under it? Maybe.
Well, when you kick it like that from that onside, you need to get it where it goes up and run under it.
Mm-hmm.
You have guys blocking in front and somebody designated to catch the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's normally how you do it, I guess.
Yeah, well, and we've done it successfully before.
Yes, we have.
But that's a tough kick to do. Malik Jackson, everything has gone wrong in that play.
Yep, but that's going to be on them. Number 68 jumped on the far side, so that's going to be another.
So that the ball, he jumped, the ball was snapped, but Jackson wasn't ready for it, so it looked terrible.
That was a mess.
And it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So it's going to move the ball back 5 yards to the 42-yard line. First down and 15 for Brighton. The Brighton Cardinals, who lead in this ball game by a score of 27-12. Malik Jackson, quarterback. Austin going in motion. Oh, the ball is loose. Dyer County's going to recover the fumble. Dyer County bounces on top of it.
And I think that was number 8, Dylan Franklin, who got on top of it.
One of the captains for Dyer County. Dylan Franklin jumps on top of
he
the
just snapped it right under Malik Jackson. He just couldn't find the handle.
So it's going to be the second turnover Brighton's had, and hope we take advantage of it as we did the first time.
If we can get a touchdown and an extra point, that would go a long way as to turning the tide on this Brighton Cardinal team. This strong team. Strong and quick.
Ball located on the Brighton 36-yard line. First down and 10 for Dyer County. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 running back. Taylor in the backfield with Willis. Willis back to pass. A screen pass over the right side. Jeffrey Taylor has it. He's got enough for the first down. He's down the sideline, and he's still going.
Touchdown.
He's going to go all the way.
Sir.
My gracious.
That's how you do it.
36-yard screen pass to Dyer County's Jeffrey Taylor, and picks up a West Family Care Clinic touchdown. Man, that looked nice. When you set the screen up just right, it really works good and looks good. Of course, now Brighton started out the ball game with a screen pass for 53 yards for a touchdown, so fair play. So we have
That's 78 yards and 2 completions for Jake Willis and a touchdown.
So West Family Care Clinic touchdown for Dyer County. Now the seamless gutter extra point attempt. We're going to pass the ball for a 2-point, and it's going to be incomplete. So we're going for the 2-point conversion as we'd had 2 extra point attempts blocked. And so we try going for the 2, and it's unsuccessful as we roll out and have an incomplete pass into the end zone. So with 6:45 remaining in the first half, score 27-18 Brighton. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Hi, I'm Craig Ezreal, President and CEO of First South Financial. At First South, our members trust us with their paychecks, their savings, even their futures. That's why we offer a complete line of banking services ranging from checking and savings accounts to home, auto, and personal loans, with lower rates, flexible terms, and no hidden fees. Experience the positive difference of banking with First South Financial. Banking with friends since 1957.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, how you do it is 2 touchdowns in 46 seconds, Bubba Cobb.
Doesn't take long when you do it that way.
No. Come back in a hurry. 27-18.
And the First Choice Farming Lawn kickoff coming up by Trent Uhas, as Trent's been unsuccessful with his extra point tonight, but let's get a good kickoff here, and we'll call it even. As they've come up, they've got a lot of good hands, people up close. We're going to pooch kick it, and it's going to go down and hit about the 20-yard line. It's going to be taken about the 18, trying up the right sideline, and we're going to have to stop it. It's Aaron Austin. How does he get a hold of the ball all the time? I know we didn't kick it to him.
No, but he runs over and gets it, and it was Jamarius Galden, number 28, the senior, that made the stop for Dyer County.
And the Brighton High School band is leaving the facility. They're going back. They're going to Chattanooga at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, for a band contest. So they're leaving.
They're wishing them the best of luck as they.
And that's why they dressed the way they did tonight. And the parents are not here.
Yeah.
I was told that before the game.
Yeah.
All right, Brighton's going to try running on the left side, and they're not going to get much on that one. As Lance West is the ball carrier, and he's going to get back up to the line of scrimmage, and I think that's going to be about it. As Dyer County does a good job coming up to stop the run. Going to be second down and 10 for Brighton. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and the one we have to watch for is number 1. He's in the middle in the slot. Jackson rolling to his right. He's going to throw it. This time he's throwing it to who's at the Starnes. Can't see. No, it was number 12 that time. James Carson. And they pick up enough for the first down as they get it up past the 45-yard line to about the 47-yard line. First down and 10. 6 minutes remaining in the first half. As Brighton comes up the line of scrimmage, they've got a wide receiver each side. They give it off to Lance West. He's going to try the left side, and he cuts it up. He's going to be close to the first down once again, as they are really picking up a lot of yardage there.
He's got 83 yards on 14 carries, as a matter of fact. They're going to say he was a little short.
Just very little short. It's not a long one. It looks like a short one. And looking at the angle from here. We'll call it second down and 1. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off to West. He's going to try the right side. Has a lot of blocking over here. Gets enough of the first down. We try to strip the ball away. And he's brought down about the 32-yard line. Enough for the first down. Falcon makes the tackle for Dyer County, but it's not until after West picks up the first down. And when Carson had the ball a while ago, it was the first time anybody other than the main 3 have had the ball tonight.
Well, if you're counting first downs, they have 9.
Yeah. First down and 10. Hand off to the first man through West. He's going to have a big hole on the left side. He keeps fighting. We hadn't got him down yet. And he is not a big guy at all. And there's a flag goes down.
That's going to be on Dyer County, I believe.
Face mask or what?
Oh, it may be another unsportsmanlike conduct after the play on Dyer County. Is what it looked like over there.
Looks like
I was watching it on the monitor here.
They've got enough of the first down.
We're going to have to see what it is.
As he got across the 20-yard line. Here's the official. Dead ball. Personal foul. Dyer County.
And now, if you get 2 personal fouls, are you ejected in high school, TSSAA?
It can be. Depends on the mood of the official.
It's exactly 100 yards on 16 carries for Lance West.
But it was enough for the first down to start with. And then the personal foul tacked onto that. It's going to be ball inside the 10-yard line. First and gold for Brighton as they have it ball about the 9-yard line. Going to try the right side this time, Lance West, and he's going to go 9 yards in for the touchdown. He gets it, goes right, goes all the way to the pylon. It's an easy touchdown for Brighton. 4:47 remaining in the ball game, in the first half of the ball game, and Brighton has gone on top 33-18 with the next extra point attempt by Starnes coming up. Left-footed kicker for Brighton.
Left-hand quarterback and left-footed kicker.
Mm-hmm. You don't see that much of either one. This time the kick is up, the kick is plenty long, and the kick is good. So with 4:47 remaining in the first half, Brighton has gone on top 34-18. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
When you feel like you have to sneeze, but then that feeling goes away. Break out the Pepsi. When your parents join your favorite social media platform but don't send you a friend request. Break out the Pepsi. When you're trying to impress your coworkers while in Paris and you order une baguette à jambon and the waiter actually brings you une baguette à jambon.
Song le Pepsi. That's French for break out the Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Berg's Beverage, your locally owned hometown Dr. Pepper Pepsi bottler for over 80 years.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County now trails at 34-18 as they will go back on offense. They had a couple of scores in a matter of 46 seconds, but it was a quick answer on the other end by the Brighton Cardinals, and now 34-18 hold Dyer County will need to dig out of.
Well, we got 4:47 remaining in the first half. There's plenty of time left for us to score.
Yeah, we need to play a little better defense as well, too.
First choice farm and loan kickoff by Starnes. It's going to be a short kick. Comes over, taking it to the 35-yard line. He's going to give ground back to the 30.
Where's he going?
Ground. I don't know. Is he going the wrong?
That's Hunter Taylor.
Hunter Taylor.
My Lord.
He's going to be thrown back inside the 25-yard line, around the 15-yard line. He took it about the 35. And he gave ground, and they're going to spot it about the 15-yard line.
He went backwards. He voluntarily did that. So
a 20
untouched.
A 20-yard loss on the return. Oh, got the ball in great field position because he kicked off short, made sure that Jeffrey Taylor or Deion Thompson didn't get the ball. And Hunter Taylor got it, and a good runner.
He's a very good runner.
But he gave ground, and they kept pursuit, and he lost back 20 yards. So Dyer County takes over, try a screen on the right side. Jeffrey Taylor, once again, he gets it up and gets run out of bounds as he gets across the 25-yard line.
Alston on the tackle for Brighton.
It's going to bring up second down. And picked up, about 7 yards on the
7
play.
yards,
7 yards on the play on that little screen. So second down, about 3 yards to go. Is this going to be one of those fog games in the second half? We have trouble seeing the plays.
I hope not.
Too.
Fog's getting a little thicker.
Yes, it is. Man in motion, coming from the right to the left, handoff. This time Jeffrey Taylor going to try and run up the middle, and he's going to be hit as he gets up to the line of scrimmage.
And also number 25, Bryson on the tackle.
Oh, we didn't get much if you got back to the line of scrimmage on it.
No gain, third down.
Third down is still 2.
And about 3.
One wide receiver to the left over here, one to the right. Jake Willis, the quarterback. Jeffrey Taylor, the running back behind him.
He's had 3 completions for 85 yards so far tonight.
Everybody looks at the wristband. He stops. We got 3 seconds left on the play clock. 2, 1. Fake handoff. Throws across the middle. It's complete at about the 35-yard line. And the ball comes up. The ball is on the ground, but he said he'd already picked up enough for the first down.
That's Whittle on the catch.
Aaron Whittle picked up the first down, the Henson Insurance first down. And that's the way you move the ball. A good, hard-thrown ball across the middle. Whittle catches it. And Dyer County picks up the first down all the way down to the 44-yard line. Dyer County's on 44. First down and 10. Come up, 2 wide receivers each side. Willis back to pass, getting a little pressure, flush down the pocket, pulls the ball down. He's going to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's what he does. As he didn't have any time at all that time, Chuck.
No, he didn't. And good coverage downfield as well.
So it's going to bring up second down and 10. Line of scrimmage at the 44-yard line of Dyer County.
He will learn as time goes on. The easiest way to get back to the line of scrimmage is throw it away.
Yeah. Well, we've thrown it away sometimes and had.
But you got to have a receiver in the area, but you can throw it way over his head or at his feet. Doesn't matter.
But we've had that grounding called several times this year already.
Yes, we have. You got to have a receiver there somewhere.
2 wide receivers each side this time.
Overthrow him out of bounds.
Jake Willis back to pass, going to roll, looking, and he's going to be thrown down for a loss. As he didn't have anything there and tried to roll to his right, nothing there, and he was taken down. So lost back to the 42-yard line.
And a sideline warning or warning on the coaching staff over. There's a flag on the ground.
Flag thrown at the sideline, Dyer County sideline.
And the only thing around was some of the Dyer County coaching staff. Coach Whittle is walking off, so they're going to say unsportsmanlike conduct on Dyer County.
Yeah, that wasn't a sideline warning.
Nope. Somebody said something.
Apparently they didn't like something that took place on the field and voiced a complaint, and the official took exception to it, threw the flag, and they're going to step it off against Dyer County. And, you know, we took the kickoff at the 35, but we ended up at the 15, and then we're back 27-yard line. We've picked up a lot of yardage on this and given up a lot of yardage on this
Well, with
possession.
this team right here, you cannot make those kind of mistakes. You cannot do it.
Now we've got this formation like we ran against West Creek. We've got three men a center and 2 men and a tailback on the left side. We have the rest of the team back over on the right hash mark. Jeffrey Taylor has it, takes a snap. He's going to try it right up the middle. He gets across the 35-yard line and picked up quite a bit of yardage on the play, but not near enough for the first down.
Was that on 4th down, too? So we're going to turn it over on downs right there.
So we have.
Yep.
Will be spotted at the 38. Will be 4th down.
We have to get all the way to the 46-yard line of Brighton. That was 3rd down.
Oh, good.
And so Dylan Franklin in the kick for Dyer County. So we have not punted the ball well tonight, and Brighton's put a lot of pressure on us. We just barely got the last punt away. And we've got movement. Everybody moved, and let's see whether it was us or them.
Yeah, either we were pushed off or we moved. Both teams moved, but I didn't see which one jumped first. May have been number 7 on the near side. Yep, that's what it was.
Yeah, they're going to say that
number 7 on Brighton.
Curry went across the line of scrimmage too soon and forced us to jump across. 5-yard penalty brings up 4th down and 11 now as the ball is now spotted.
Now, does that change what you do here?
No, it's
I didn't think so.
Still 4th and 11, and the ball is in our own territory. The ball is spotted at the Dyer County 44-yard line, and if you don't make it, you don't want to give it to them in your territory. If you get another one of those, maybe. Play clock down to 10 seconds, and Franklin waiting as long as possible. Game clock at 1:16. Game clock at 2. This time he got it away, but just barely. And Aaron Austin's saying, get away from it. And we had a good bounce that time. The ball's going to go all the way down to the 25-yard line. So a decent kick for Dyer County as the ball is at the Brighton 25-yard line. 1st down and 10 with 1 minute remaining in the first half. Score 34-18. Brighton on top. Of course, Brighton was the number 1 team out of Region 8, 5A, and Dyer County 4th place out of Region 7, 5A. So it's 1st down and 10 for Brighton at their own 25-yard line. 1 minute remaining in the first half. Malik Jackson at quarterback. Lance West, the running back. They have 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Dyer County's going to put pressure on Jackson, rolling back to pass. He's going to throw it. Throws a long pass. The man
got
is
him out
wide
there,
open.
touchdown.
Took him in stride at the 40-yard line, and he is off to the races.
That's from the 25, so that's going to be a 75-yard touchdown pass.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was wide open, and he led him just right. He had him full speed.
That's a backbreaker right there.
Lance West, the running back, he was wide open. 75 yards, and Malik Jackson led him. He ran under it, and easy touchdown. Starnes in to attempt the extra point. Good snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. So with 47 seconds remaining in the first half, Brighton is on top by a score of 41-18. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
For a limited time, sausage biscuits, sausage burritos, and any size soft drinks are just $1 each. Savor every morning with big Southern tastes and big values at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Back here at Brighton High School with the Brighton Cardinals. Chuck are running roughshod over the Dyer County Choctaws right now.
They certainly are, and they're just they're making it look easy.
No wonder they're the number 1 team out of that region.
That's right. That's right.
So Starnes to kick off for Brighton. Comes up a little short kick. We're going to take it at the 28-yard line. This time we run it straight up the field. Well, he's going to go sideline, but he gets over the right hash mark, turns it up, gets across the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Dyer County as he gets up to about the 46-yard line.
That's how you do it right there.
Yeah, you can lose 20 yards on a kickoff by running back and trying to get depth and never get it. So we have 39 seconds in order time to score here, and we have scored in less time. We scored in took a drive of 34 seconds last game. So let's see if we can do it again tonight. little tougher opponent, though.
That's right.
We have two wide receivers here to the left, one to the right. Dyer County moving from our right to the left. Willis back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Time's going to give out on him. Oh, that time he passes.
Oh.
Going to throw it a little too high.
That was for Jeffrey Taylor, who was out there, but he just got it a little over his head.
And would have been enough for the first down if.
Oh, yeah.
If it had been to Dion, Dion had been tall enough to catch it.
Yeah,
but it was
probably.
to Jeffrey, and it was too high. Brings up a second down and 10.
Looks like in the backfield now is Hunter Taylor is back in with Jeffrey Taylor in the backfield. I don't know if that's for an extra running back or to help block.
Flip-flopping our receivers.
And actually, they moved Jeffrey to the slot.
Yeah, put him out as a receiver. And got Deion Thompson out here wide to the left, and then Jeffrey Taylor in the slot, and we're looking for one of them. And we're going to throw it across the middle, and it's going to be intercepted. And we flag at him, and we miss him. He's up to the 45, across the 50, into Dyer County territory, and running out of bounds. And he's going to be thrown down, and a turnover for Dyer County, as Brighton has it with 18 seconds left in the first half. And we've got a flag down about the 46-yard line back in Brighton territory, so that might be coming back. And the officials go out back on the field, get away from the Brighton bench to discuss the penalty, see what the flag is. But the interception took place, and it ran all the way down into Dyer County territory, inside the 40, looks like.
Well, defensive players do not always make good blockers.
No.
And that's, you can see how this can happen.
Well, it happens many times on interceptions, returns, and different things. And blocks in the back. Of
course, now you have a lot of players in this game are playing both sides of the ball, so some of them would know better.
Dyer County safeties are going back. I don't know if that means anything or not. I don't know. I can't tell any indication from any of the reaction from the players at all about what they're discussing.
Well, the white hat's doing all the talking, so I don't know if he's explaining to them how to handle this or what.
Well, what happens is the officials, they throw the flag, they explain to the white hat what they had, and then the white hat makes a decision what we're going to do. And so here comes the signal. Personal foul. Targeting has declined. Interference, Brighton. So it's going to be Dyer County ball then.
Okay. So they're going to take the interference call, which was before the interception. So smart move there for Coach Whittle.
So it's going to be Dyer County ball still with 18 seconds left. So we're going to step off the penalty. We'll have the ball inside Brighton territory.
I did not see the targeting.
I didn't either. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 39-yard line of Brighton. So that's why you wait to see what the call is when the flags are thrown.
That's right.
So we've got ball 1st and 10 at the Brighton 39-yard line with 18 seconds left.
Well, the leader of this game is not in doubt yet. So we'll have to see. So it looks like Brighton's going to take a timeout.
Well, they have to, because we don't have one.
That's right.
We've taken all three of ours. So with a Bruce Hayes Communication timeout on the field, let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
All right, it's time for a little Sonic Car Hop Classic Rock.
For $2.99 only, get a chili cheese cone there, or a Sonic cheeseburger, both with onion rings. Oh yeah, feels so good, will make my dreams come true. I would come running, but I just can't find my shoes.
I hope he finds those shoes. The Car Hop Classic, a cheeseburger or foot-long chili cheese coney with handmade onion rings for $2.99.
This is how you Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details. For limited time only, participating Sonic drive-ins.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Offensive coordinator was talking to the team while Coach Whittle went over to the referee and gave him an earful on this one. So Not sure what they were talking about there, but.
So it's first down and 10 for Dyer County at the Brighton 39-yard line. We have 18 seconds left in the first half. Back to pass, Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to chuck it downfield. He's got a receiver. Oh, if he'd been out of bounds if he'd caught the ball.
That's correct.
It was overthrown, but
Aaron Alston was the defender there as well. So that
13 seconds remaining in the first half. Gave it a shot downfield. And I just assume we give it a shot.
Only second down, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to throw for the end zone. 19 seconds, at least 2 more times. Or score.
And Jeffrey Taylor is the tailback. As the
quarterback.
In the shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers to the right. Jeffrey back to pass, looking, throws across the middle. It's complete up at the inside the 35-yard line.
Better hurry up. They're not going to get another playoff. That's it.
Down to 4 seconds left. He's going to have to spike it because we don't have a timeout. 1 second. He got the snap off.
He did not.
No, he did not. Oh, we were moving. He threw a flag. I think we got the snap off, but we were moving, and they threw a flag. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter, I'm sure.
Seeing it's on the offense, yeah.
Yeah.
Half can end with a penalty on the defense,
Yeah.
but on the offense it certainly can.
But we weren't set. We got the snap off in time, but we also had 3 or 4 players moving at the time.
And they're saying come back. No, they're not.
No.
Surely not. Yep, okay.
That's the end of the half. No, so at the end of the half, Dyer County is trailing Brighton High School by a score of 41-18. So let's take a 3-minute break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Dyersburg Electric Company knows that cold weather can affect your electric service. Power outages are not pleasant, but unfortunately they are unavoidable. In case of an outage in your neighborhood,
County is leading Fayette Ware 35-12 in the third quarter. Dresden, local interest, leading Middle College 27-16 in the third quarter. Second quarter score, Haywood 7-0 over Millington. Henry County 29-12 over Ridgeway. And
wow.
O'Brien.
And Ridgeway was where we thought we were going to be.
Yes. Craigmont 20-14 over.
In the playoffs since what, 2013?
2013.
So it's been a few years.
Yeah. And we'll get the kickoff start the second half, and we've got an opportunity. We've moved the ball against Brighton at times. Other times, not so much. But so our coach staff coming back and going up on top to get ready to get our offense cranked up to start the second half.
Yes, and we're going to need an awful lot of it here in the first half because only 30 yards on the ground, and Jeffrey Taylor normally himself has double that. So
with the
we're
roster,
going to have to get some things going.
The roster we have for Brighton this year doesn't have the heights and weights. There's some big guys in the line of scrimmage.
Yes, there are.
Now,
yes, there are.
The quarterback, Malik Jackson, not a very big guy. The main running back, Lance West, is not a very big guy. But those offensive linemen up front, the defensive linemen up front are big guys.
Well, and one thing, if you're watching our stream, which we have just started back here in the second half, we had to pause it during halftime, but we've started it back. And if you will notice, the blocking schemes of this line has really been well. Dyer County has had maybe one chance to make the tackle on some of these long runs, maybe a second chance. And if you missed him the first time, you weren't going to get another chance because they've got blockers moving down the field in the secondary and just clearing a path for the Brighton runners. We're going to get just about ready to get this one underway. We've got about a minute before we get it started, so we'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back in 1 minute for the second half kickoff. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM.
Attention parents, are your children carrying backpacks at school that feel like a small elephant, playing video games slouched over, and head down at their phones always? If you said yes, your child may be in danger of developing what is called forward head posture. Untreated, continued lack of neck and head posture can lead to many chronic medical conditions. So don't be forward. Sit back in the fact that Dr. Cole can align and educate you and your child towards a healthier future. Cole Chiropractic, located at 417 Troy Avenue, Dyersburg, or visit them online at colechiro.com.
The city of New Bern wishes the best of luck to the Dyer County Choctaws this football season. New Bern has the best of both worlds, an amazing high school with smart, talented students, and an historic downtown with a variety of shops and businesses that keep New Bern thriving. Don't forget to stop and visit the historic train depot right in the heart of the city. Take a walk or catch a ball game at Oakview Park, or just take the kids to play. The city of New Bern, a great place to call home. Go Choctaws!
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Bubba Cobb, here we go. Let's see if it's going to be a tale of two halves here.
Starnes going to kick off for Brighton. He's kicked off to about the 35-yard line the last couple of times, and one time we returned it pretty good. The other time we gave up 20 yards. Yeah. So let's see what happens this time. It seemed like kickoffs have been an adventure for Dyer County this ball game. So Dyer County trailing in the ball game by a score of 41-18 will be receiving the second half kickoff. The first choice farm and lawn kickoff is going to come over about the 30-yard line. High bounce. It gets back to the 30-yard line. That's taken by the Jeffrey Taylor, and he's going to be tripped up and going to go down about the 22-yard line. So that ball took a strange high bounce, and Jeffrey Taylor got it and got a couple yard return out of it.
But the coverage was on top of him by the time he got there. So.
Well, it was a short kickoff, but it hit and bounced extremely high. And when it went high, they had good coverage.
It looks like Jeffrey Taylor is going to be at quarterback as Jake Willis goes out to the right. Is that what they're going to do? He's in the right slot. And now, nope, he comes back.
No,
well,
he hadn't made it back over behind the center yet.
You're right.
So let's see if he comes over behind center or stays in the slot or what he's going to do. He's taking his check wristband. So he's going to be behind center, but we're in a pistol formation with Jeffrey Taylor behind him. Jack Willis has the ball, fakes the handoff and gives it off to an inside counter. And we're going to gain a few yards as we get across the 25-yard line. It gets up to about the 27. Is that Hunter Taylor?
That's Hunter Taylor. That's his first carry tonight.
And a little inside reverse there to Hunter Taylor. And gets it up to about the 27-yard line. So
about a 4-yard pickup.
About a 4-yard pickup, second down and 6 for Dyer County. So we have Jeffrey Taylor behind quarterback. Now he's coming up in front of him in the shotgun formation. Two wide receivers each side. Jake quickly passes it over to the right side, and we're going to lose yardage on the play as Brighton defenders came up really quick to make the stop. And we'll be lucky not to lose yardage on the play. Now,
it was a loss of one.
Lost a yard on the play, so let's make it 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Let's say 3rd down and 7. Two wide receivers each side once again. As Jeffrey Taylor's the running back behind the quarterback. Quarterback Jake Willis to start the second half. Stop, look over to the sideline for instructions from the bench. 7 seconds left in the play clock. Jake Willis back to pass. Looks to pass to the right side, and he doesn't have any more time, and he goes down. Down goes Willis as he faked it past deep, and when he cocked again, he went down. There was nothing there. Going to lose yardage back to about the 20-yard line. So it brings up 4th down, about 14 yards to go for the first down for Dyer County. Dylan Franklin into punt for Dyer County. And we have been fortunate to get all the punts off so far.
Yeah, they have blocked 2 kicks and about got 2 punts.
Yeah. They put a lot of pressure on the punter. Bad snap, gets it. Dylan gets it off. It's short, and it takes a Brighton bounce, and we're going to down it about the 29-yard line. So Brighton is going to get excellent field positions for their first
about
possession.
What would that be? A positive, about a 9-yard punt?
Yeah, about that, because we headed about the 20. Oh, that wasn't much. 29-yard line, so I'm not sure. Well, about 9 yards because the line of scrimmage is about the 20, wasn't it? So, first down and 10 for Brighton at the Dyer County 29-yard line. 9:39 remaining in the third quarter. Dyer County trailing Brighton in this first-round playoff game, 41-18. Malik Jackson, quarterback, shotgun formation, rolls to the left side, a little pass over to Aaron Olson, and he gets one block, and he's down the sideline, and he dives in for the touchdown. I'll tell you, 29-yard touchdown pass to Aaron Olson as he had one block. That's all he needed as he got to the sideline, and he was off to the races. 29-yard touchdown on their first offensive play of the second half. They go ahead by a score of 47-18 with the extra point attempt by Starnes coming up. Man, it doesn't take them long to score. Good snap. Kick is up. The kick is good. So Brighton leads in the ball game now by 30, 48-18. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
This is Patrick Williams from Johnson Williams Funeral Home in Newbern. As a graduate of Dyer County High School, I am proud of the tradition that comes with being a Choctaw. Like being a Choctaw, we at Johnson Williams Funeral Home are proud of our tradition of serving our friends and neighbors for 60 years. Johnson Williams Funeral Home, the funeral home that cares, and proud to support Dyer County athletics. Go Choctaws!
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, with 9:30 to go, Dyer County now trails 48-18. It's a 30-point lead as the first play from scrimmage here in the second half, a 29-yard pass.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Malik Jackson to Aaron Alston.
He got it over to the right side and had one block. And that was
you got one shot at him, and that's it.
Yeah. And they had them one block out there, and that was it. Starnes on the kickoff. Bouncing kicks taken at the 35-yard line by Hunter Taylor. He gets across the 40, and he has got up close to the 45, and he is driven back to about the 40. And he's not going to get his forward progress. They're going to get him up to about the 42. He got up close to the 44. They're going to spot him back at the 42 as he got driven back.
It was a hard hit.
I tell you what, Brighton's getting fired up. They've got the good lead right now, and it seems like
they're teeing off.
First down and 10 for Dyer County at their own 42-yard line. Got two running backs in the backfield. Bo Garner in at quarterback. He's going to throw the pass. It's going to be underthrown, and it's going to be incomplete. And I thought he was going to come back and get it, but he just not far enough. Second down and 10 for Dyer County. As we put two running backs in the backfield to give the passer a little more protection, a little more time, as we hadn't had much time back here to pass lately.
Well, there's going to be a lot of passing going on here.
Pitch back to Jeffrey Taylor, and we got a flag on the play. We're going to have an illegal procedure against Dyer County.
Somebody got in motion, I believe. Yep.
I think we didn't give a receiver's time to get set, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Dyer County. Brings up second down and 15.
42 yards penalized in 5 penalties tonight, which actually is better than last week, believe it or not.
Yeah. But we've still got a
bunch of football to play. Yeah.
Bo Garner, quarterback, has two wide receivers, one wide receiver to the right side. We got a screen up the middle. Got it to Jeffrey Taylor at the 40. He's across the 50-yard line and run out of bounds. And it's going to be close to the first down. I think it's going to be short of the first down. Well, Let's see where he's going
to be close.
Well, they're going to spot it.
They're going to give it to him. Look at there.
Yeah, I thought he ran out of bounds further upfield, but he ran into the Brighton bench. And they're going to spot it at the Brighton 47-yard line, enough for a Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County. First one of the second half for us. Two running backs in the backfield along with Bo Garner now. Pitch back to Jeffrey Taylor. Jeffrey Taylor's going to heave it downfield a long ways. We got a man, Deion Thompson. He catches the ball about the 10-yard line and going in. Deion Thompson touchdown for Dyer County. 9:01 remaining in the third quarter. Deion Thompson just picked up a long touchdown reception for Dyer County.
And he's got 88 yards on 3 catches.
Well, so the West Family Care Clinic touchdown. And coming up now is the Solace Seamless Gutters extra point attempt. And let's see if we're going to kick it this time or we're going to go for 2. Looks like we're going to go for 2. The score is now 48-24, and we're lining up to go for 2. Garner's going to roll to the left, going to throw to the left, and the ball is caught by one-handed. Is that Jeffrey Taylor?
Is that Taylor that got it?
Jeffrey Taylor makes a one-handed grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion for the Solace Seamless Gutters conversion. So with 9:01 remaining in the third quarter, Dyer County cuts it 48-26. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Hi, I'm Craig Ezreal, President and CEO of First South Financial. At First South, our members trust us with their paychecks, their savings, even their futures. That's why we offer a complete line of banking services ranging from checking and savings accounts to home, auto, and personal loans, with lower rates, flexible terms, and no hidden fees. Experience the positive difference of banking with First South Financial. Banking with friends since 1957.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
So Trent Uhas preparing for the First Choice Farm and Lawn kickoff. Let's see, we've tried a couple of short kickoffs, and they've been recovered about the 47, 48-yard line each time. This time he's going to kick it, and it's not going to go the 10 yards. In fact, it's only gone 4 yards. It has to go 4, but we need to go ahead and cover it.
Yeah.
It didn't go 10 yards, so we couldn't recover it. And so it's illegal procedure against Dyer County. And we'll step it off 5 yards.
So they're going to have the ball at the Dyer County what?
No, we're going to kick it again.
Oh, okay. Well, gosh, that's better for us.
Yeah.
Really.
Well.
Than giving it to them where it landed.
Yeah. But it has to go 10 yards.
Kick the fire out of it there, Trent.
But I would go ahead and recover it.
Kick
just
the
make
whooping
sure
out of it.
They don't come up here and bounce it around. We're going to flip-flop. So we've got something different this time than we had the previous kick.
Yeah.
So we tried an onside kick, and he missed the ball, which is the first time he's done this year. But that's not the first time it's ever happened to a kicker.
No.
So the First Choice Farm and Lawn kickoff. This time it goes down the middle, and it's going to hit and bounce around. Been taken at the 15-yard line, try the right hash mark.
That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen, right there.
We get good coverage, and he's tackled about the 26-yard line. So really good coverage for the Dyer County Choctaws that time. So it's going to be first down and 10 for Brighton at their own. They're right at the 26-yard line. So first down and 10 for Brighton at their own 26. The big three for Brighton. Malik Jackson at quarterback. Receiver Aaron Alston and running back Lance West. Hand off this time to West. He bounces outside on the right side. We got a good tackle that time, but Deion Thompson.
Yeah,
and puts him down. So he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. They're going to spot it right at the 30-yard line, so 4-yard pickup on the play. Second down and a long 6. You've got 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hand off to West this time. He's going to try the left. Oh, no, Jackson kept it.
No, that's West with it, 23.
Okay, West, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a flag on the play. We got a hold. Brighton, it's going to be brought back.
It's going to come back then. I'm not sure where it happened, so I'm not sure. He hasn't started the step off yet, so they're going to say it was at about the
line of scrimmage.
Well, no, he's behind the line of scrimmage, about the
29.
28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take it. Step it off from the spot of the infraction.
19, looks like. Wait. Yep.
So it's going to bring up second down, about almost 20. We'll count it up in a few minutes. The ball's going to be spotted at the 17-yard line. So second down and 19. West right up the middle, and we're going to get a hold of him and drag him down about the 24-yard line. So a pretty good pickup that time, but not back up to the original line of scrimmage. So 7:53 remaining in the third quarter. Dyer County trailing 48-26. So it's going to bring up second down and about 11 to go. Or third down and 11, I'm sorry. They've got a wide receiver way over here on the right side, Chuck. We make sure we keep an eye on him.
And that's Dion's guy right here.
Malik Jackson back to pass. He throws it over. It's going to be complete about the 40-yard line and gets up to the 45, and it's going to be enough for the first down. But who was it they called it? Aaron Austin once again.
And he is still down.
Oh, man, I hope.
He got hit in the hard spot, in the bad spot. Yep, that's what he did.
Well, I sure hope he is not hurt.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I think the way he's rolling around, he got hit in the bad part there.
Well, that's something that he might be able to recover from, but I don't want to see him
Still hurts
like him. Yeah,
big time.
And Brighton, if they go ahead and win this ball game, I'm sure like them be at full strength going the rest of the way. Oh, they're running back to the side, so.
Maybe it's a cramp.
Well,
pushing that leg over.
Well, cramp. They need to rest him the rest of the game then.
Yeah.
If it's nothing serious, he needs to sit out the rest of the game.
But he was rolling around like it
good.
was going to be
good. I'm glad there wasn't anything serious. But, he does need to sit out the rest of the game. Just give him a rest for next week. He is a fine, fine athlete and a fine football player. I really don't like to see him what he's done against us tonight, but I've enjoyed watching him. So it's going to be first down and 10 for Brighton. As they got enough for the first down. 7:23 remaining in the third quarter. Brighton on top, 48-26. Once again, they have Carson way over here on the right side. They're going to pitch back to Lance West, and we're going to put him down. He's going to lose ground. And the tackle made by Chipper Williams for Dyer County. 2-yard loss on the play. Good job by Dyer County's defense coming up and stopping it.
That is the first tackle for loss. They've got him for no gain on his 11th carry, but the first tackle for loss there.
Trying to try West once again as he goes up. He's going to be stopped about the 48-yard line. So about a 4 or 5 yard pickup that time by West. Josh Stewart on the tackle for Dyer County. Third down and 7 for Brighton. As Malik Jackson gets the ball, back to pass, throws it out to Lance West. Lance West can't catch the ball. Hit him in a bad place, right in the hands.
Yeah.
So it's going to be third down. And was it a backwards pass?
Must have been.
He's running.
Dyer County didn't attend to fall on it, so they're going to say it was down right there.
Well, I think it went out of bounds after.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
But It goes out of bounds, a loose ball, and it's going to Brighton's going to retain possession of it, but it's going to bring up 4th down, and they lost several yards on that play, so it's 4th down, and what about 15 to go for the first down? And they're in punt formation, and Dyer County has Deion Thompson back at about his own 28-yard line. It wasn't a very good snap. We got a whistle on the play, and we've got a delay of game against Brighton, so a 5-yard step off, so it's going to be 4th down and about 20 yards to go for the first down. So
do you go for it here?
No.
You did not think about that one very long at all.
No.
You just responded with the answer.
You've got a big lead here, and you've got an opportunity to put them back further. You don't want to give them an opportunity to get the ball in good
or any
position.
momentum at all. That's right.
High snap. He brings it down. Dyer County puts a little pressure on him, and he shanks it off to the side. And that's going to go out of bounds. They're supposed to be lining that up.
And that
he needs to
back to almost the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, because he needs to go on down. And they're going to say
he
it
did
went
not
out.
make the original line of scrimmage.
He's
First
going to
down,
say
Dyer County.
It's about the, 44-yard line, 43-yard line. Let's see where he's going. 43-yard line. So Dyer County's ball at the 43-yard line. So it didn't really matter whether they punted or not. They could have gone for it and tried and picked up more than that. So it's Dyer County ball at the Brighton 43-yard line. First down and 10. 6:04 remaining in the third quarter. Dyer County trailing Brighton 48-26. 2 wide receivers each side. Bo Garner back to pass. He's getting pressure. He rolls to the right side. He's looking downfield, and he's going to be thrown for another loss. Loss back to the 50-yard line as he could not get rid of the ball. He had people he could throw it at their feet for. We talked about. You talked about earlier.
The easiest way to get back to the line of scrimmage is to throw it at the running back's feet or way overthrow it.
Yeah.
Throw it out of bounds.
But he's had 2 grounding penalties this year, so
he struggles to pass a little bit on the roll.
Yeah.
He likes to be in the pocket or the quick pass. He does very well with that, but rolling out.
And he flips back to Jeffrey Taylor. Jeffrey Taylor rolls to the left. He stops, fires it downfield. He's got a man again.
It's caught.
Oh, no!
He lapped it away.
Oh.
It was 21 Nick. Who was that, 21?
23 is Nick Butler.
23 is Nick Butler, but was that 21? Couldn't tell.
I'm going to turn, and let's see your number.
If it's 21, it's Garrett Sawyer.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Well, let's see.
There he is, 21, yep.
21, all right. Garrett Sawyer. And he almost had it. I thought he did.
Just about had it.
But they went down, and it came loose somehow. 3rd down and 17 for Dyer County. The ball spotted at the 49-yard line of Brighton.
Dyer County's used that halfback pass effectively this year.
Yes, they have. When you give it on the pitch out, you got the tailback rolling out. A pass completed down at the 45-yard line and driven out of bounds after about a 3-yard pickup that time, but it's going to be
well, this is 4-down territory.
4th and long, yes. You cross the 50-yard line, and you're down like this, you might as well go for it. So it's going to be 4th down at about 9 as he spots the ball at the 43-yard line. 5:13 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County trailing 48-26. First round playoff action here between the runner-up from Region 7 against the champion of Region 8 in the 5A classification. Dyer County has 2 wide receivers each side. Back to pass, looking, getting pressure, and he's going to go down. Oh, he got away, and then he gets back up the line of scrimmage, or almost to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage anyway.
That's 4th down, so.
And the ball's going to go over. I thought he was going to lose about 4 yards on the play, and he ends up only losing 1 as he came out of that little pile.
Well, and who came out of the pile was Hunter Taylor. So I don't know if they gave it to him, they snapped it to him, but Brighton was in the backfield pretty quick.
Did I just see another flag go up? Was that a towel went up? I guess it was a towel on the far side that went up. So it's turnover on downs. Brighton has the ball. Hands it off to the first running back.
Dyer County called timeout.
Okay.
Garrett Sawyer had his tee holding up.
All right, so a Bruce Hayes communication timeout for Dyer County. So let's take a 30-second break. No, we won't go that long. 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
When you feel like you have to sneeze, but then that feeling goes away. Break out the Pepsi. When your parents join your favorite social media platform but don't send you a friend request. Break out the Pepsi. When you're trying to impress your coworkers while in Paris and you order une baguette à jambon and the waiter actually brings you une baguette à jambon.
Song le Pepsi. That's French for break out the Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Berg's Beverage, your locally owned hometown Dr. Pepper Pepsi bottler for over 80 years.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County trails at 48-26 here in the third quarter. Only 5 minutes left to go here in the third.
Dyer County on defense once again as Brighton comes up. Blake Jackson hands off up the middle to West, and he gets straight up the middle, picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Let's see where they spot it as he went right up the middle. They're going to spot the ball at the 48-yard line. Of course, the big three for Brighton, Jackson, West, and Austin, and they do most of the damage. Hand off this time to West. He's going to try the left side, and he's going to punch it down across the 50-yard line into Dyer County territory, down about the 47-yard line. It looks like from here is just a little short of the first down, maybe a yard.
He's got 125 yards on 22 carries tonight, so he's definitely been the workhorse.
3rd down and 1 for Brighton as they're in Dyer County territory now. They're on that red B that we talked about earlier tonight. Hand off West once again. He's going to pick up a few yards, and all that's enough for the first down. They needed 1. He picked up about 3, got the ball down to the 45 of Dyer County. 3:52 remaining in the third quarter. Dyer County trailing 48-26. I would imagine Brighton the rest of the way will be running a lot of that play clock off. Shorten the game.
That's why they're keeping it on the ground and keeping it between the tackles.
This time Jackson's going to keep it. He's going to try the left side, and he's going to bounce around. Let's see where they're going to give him down to
about 4 yards, looks like.
40-yard line, and he bounced part of that. But we got a dead ball personal foul against Brighton. Oh, so.
Don't need that.
Well, I don't like personal fouls. It's unsportsmanlike stuff.
I do not either team.
And somebody lost control to have that happen. And that's going to be marked off from the line of scrimmage. And he's going to mark it off back to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that makes coaches pull their hair bald.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 20 yards to go for Brighton. The ball's back to the 45-yard line in Brighton. They're going to have a screen play all the way up to there in Austin, and he's got it across the 30, and all he's going to have to do is outrun somebody at the pylon, and he does. He had 60-yard touchdown screen pass as we went after Malik Jackson. He gave ground. Then he threw it to Aaron Austin, and Aaron Austin goes 60 yards for the touchdown.
Actually, 55. It was on the 45, wasn't it?
Was it a 45?
Well, no.
It's on the 40.
You're right.
40,
60 yards.
Yeah.
I will never learn not to argue with you.
So, a 60-yard touchdown screen pass from Malik Jackson to Aaron Austin puts Brighton on top now by a score of 54-26. Starnes in for the extra point. Good snap. Kick is up. The kick is long enough, and it is good enough. So, with 3:13 remaining in the third quarter. Now Brighton's on top 55-26. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
For a limited time, sausage biscuits, sausage burritos, and any size soft drinks are just $1 each. Savor every morning with big Southern tastes and big values at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
55-26. Dyer County trails by 29 as the Brighton Cardinals get ready to kick the ball back here in the third quarter.
Getting ready for the first choice farm and lawn kickoff. Let's see where he's going to kick it this time. He's done some tricks with the ball. This time it's a bouncer, squibbler. It's going to be taken at the 15-yard line by Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to try the right side up the hash mark. He gets across the 40, the 45, the 50, down into Brighton territory. Good return that time as that little squib kick didn't work.
Well, Dyer County was able to build the wall there on the right side, did some excellent blocking. Jeffrey just needed a couple of key blocks in a couple of areas, and he got them and puts the ball in Brighton territory.
About the 46-yard line, so with 3:04 remaining in the third quarter, Dyer County in excellent field position. See who's going to come out at quarterback this time. We have two wide receivers to the left side. Single running back. Pass complete over to the, was that Butler?
I believe it's Nick Butler.
And he's going to get up.
No, 21. That's Sawyers.
It's Sawyers again?
Yes.
Garrett Sawyer, and he gets down to about the 41-yard line. So a short pickup of about 5 yards. Jake Willis, any quarterback for Dyer County. Two wide receivers to the right, two to the left. Jeffrey Taylor taking the snaps. And he's going to keep it to the Wildcat. He's going to try the left side, gets down the sideline, and gets across the 40 down to inside the 35, and going to be enough.
Give him a first down.
It looks like they want to move. They want to move the chains on the far side, and they do. A Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County as he got down. Let's see, the ball spotted right at the 35-yard line.
So he got just what he needed.
Yep. Need the 35, got the 35. So we have three wide receivers to the right side now. Jeffrey Taylor has the snap. He's rolling to the right. He's going to throw it to the feet of the receiver, and a little short. He strong-armed at that time. So it's going to bring up second down and 10 for Dyer County. And Jeffrey Taylor lining up at quarterback.
Well, he's got a good arm and an accurate one. So he's not very tall, only 5'5". Not sure what he weighs.
Well, he's a stout young man.
He is very stout and quick. Remember Tay? What was his name? He used to play.
Yeah.
I called him Tay.
Yeah. Line up two wide receivers each side.
That's who he reminds me of.
Jeffrey Taylor back to pass. Oh, he's getting a lot of pressure. He takes off down the right side. He's going to throw the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. Boy, I tell you what, with his quickness, his speed, he didn't get sacked.
It's a wonder he didn't, yeah.
If it had been one of the other quarterbacks, I think it probably would have been. But they don't have the speed he does. But it's incomplete. Brings up third down and 10. So we've had three different players at quarterback tonight. And we're looking at the sideline now. 20 seconds left in the play clock. 2:06 in the game clock.
And we're just in the third quarter, friends and neighbors.
Still a lot of game time left. Jeffrey Taylor back to pass, fakes to the left side, throws to the right side. Deion Thompson gets the ball going across the middle, and there's nothing there. He should have stayed outside, as he might have had a yard or two on the play, but he gave ground, and he's going to be tackled back at the 35-yard line, 4th down and 10 yards to go. As he might have had a few yards on that play, but he gave ground and ended up picking up very short yardage. But this is going to be another down. We're not going to punt it from here.
Mm-mm.
And the bells and the drink bottles with something in them, rocks or something, they make a lot of noise. Back to pass once again. He's getting a lot of pressure. Rose to the right side. He's going to throw it. We got a receiver open. He catches the ball inside the 10-yard line. And is that Deion?
I believe so.
And that's enough for a Henson Insurance first down inside the 10-yard line. Oh, we got a flag. They're not moving the sticks. Let's see what's going on. The flag was back at the first down mark. We got a face hold.
Okay, so another 20-yard pass.
And I wonder if that hold was against or Deion was held. I just wondered as he
Must
took
have been
off
on the receiver, yeah.
Holding the receiver as he's going downfield. But the catch was made by Deion Thompson, and we have a Henson Insurance first down, and the ball is spotted at the 10-yard line. First down in gold. He'll give the ball to Jeffrey Taylor, and he's nothing there as he tries to juke around on the far side, and nothing there. And
there's another flag.
Another flag on the far side. This time.
Face mask and horse collar on the defense.
So we're gonna take that penalty. It should be half the distance to the goal.
It will, and automatic first down.
Don't think that was a very popular call with the Brighton crowd.
I think you're correct.
But I think if you go to the Dyer County sideline, they'll probably think it's a pretty good call. So it's going to be.
And you notice all of the crowd is there. For those of you watching on our stream, look across the way when Dallas pans the camera back to midfield, and you will see the opposite side is almost full, and they're still here.
First and goal from the 4-yard line, and Jeffrey Taylor takes a direct snap. He goes right up the middle, and he's going to be close, but he's going to be short. 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter as Jeffrey Taylor took a direct snap and went up the middle. But he's going to be short of the goal line. About the 2-yard line, second and goal from the 2. 2 wide receivers each side. Jeffrey Taylor at the quarterback. He takes a snap. He fakes around and fakes it up the middle and decides to bounce it to the left side, and he goes 2 yards for the touchdown. So Jeffrey Taylor has the West Family Care Clinic touchdown for Dyer County. Makes a score 55 Brighton, 32 for Dyer County. And we'll go for the extra point, the seamless gutters extra point attempt. 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And we're going to go for 2 once again. Jeffrey Taylor takes a direct snap, rolls to the right side, looking to pass. He does throw it into the end zone, and it's complete for the 2-point conversion. And I don't know who that was back in the corner of the end zone that caught the pass, Chuck.
I didn't see it either. I don't know if that was it was either number 6 or number 8. If it was 6, it was that's Hunter Taylor. If it was number 8, it was Dylan Franklin. So one of those guys caught the extra point.
It's foggy on that side. It's hard to see the numbers, and it was a long ways from here. But it was complete, and that was a solid seamless gutters 2-point conversion. And now the score is 55 for Brighton, 34 for Dyer County. 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And we're coming up with the First Choice Farm and Lawn kickoff by Trent Uhas once again. As the Dyer County Choctaws are behind, but they're not
giving up.
They're not quitting.
That's one thing that this team has always been about. the last 2 or 3 years is they do not give up. They do not accept defeat well.
They just keep on playing.
They keep playing as if it were tie ball game and we need this touchdown.
Well, we're 3 touchdowns down, but we're not quitting.
No, sir.
Trinity Haas on the first choice farm and lawn kickoff. It's taken over here, and they got it about the 45-yard line. Here's a number 8.
Number 9.
And number 9, Newsom. Newsom, he's one of their sophomore defensive stars. And so the fourth quarter now, as the end of the third quarter comes to a close and Dyer County trailing 55-34, let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
All right, it's time for a little Sonic Car Hop Classic Rock.
For $2.99 only, get a chili cheese cone there, or a Sonic cheeseburger, both with onion rings. Oh yeah, feels so good, will make my dreams come true. I would come running, but I just can't find my shoes.
I hope he finds those shoes. The Car Hop Classic, a cheeseburger or footlong chili cheese coney with handmade onion rings for $2.99.
This is how you Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details. For a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County trails 55-34 as we get ready for the final 12 minutes in this one.
And Brighton has the ball. Bad snap. It's low, and the ball is still
made positive yards out of it.
Well, I don't know how in the world, because we should have stopped it when the ball was scooted around on the ground back there right after the bad snap. But they're going to pick up a yard or 2 on the play as the ball is now at the 48-yard line of Dyer County.
I'm not sure who picked it up, but Lance West came out of there with it and turned it into a 1-yard gain. 2nd
down and 9. This time it's a good snap, hand off to Lance West, and he's right up the middle, and he's scooting right through. We can't stop him. We've missed 4 tackles, and we're going to finally throw him down inside the 10-yard line. And, man, we had him, and he just kept squirting loose. He is a guy that is really hard to bring down. And he is not a big guy at all, but he is really stout. So 1st down and goal, and they're going to say the ball is at the 5-yard line. 11:22 remaining in the ball game. Brighton up by the score of 55-34, and looking like they're going to punch it in from here. Handoff once again to Lance West, and he's going to pile drive it up the middle. Going to be short of the goal line, but maybe about 4 yards on the play.
172 yards on 6 carries and 4 touchdowns on the ground and 1 through the air. Lance West, rather.
They're going to spot it at the 3. I thought he got more than he did. They got 1 wide receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the left hash mark. Hand off to Lance West. He's going to try the right side, and he's going to go in for the 3 from 3 yards out. So Lance West with a 3-yard touchdown run makes it 61-34 Brighton over Dyer County. 10:31 remaining in the ball game. As this is the highest scoring ball game I've been involved in a while.
Same here.
But I wondered about some of these shootouts that we've seen this year and some of the scores, and now we're involved in one of them.
Mm-hmm.
2-point conversion, and it's good once again. So Starnes has the extra point, 62-34, 10:31 remaining in the ball game. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Dyersburg Electric Company knows that cold weather can affect your electric service. Power outages are not pleasant, but unfortunately they are unavoidable. In case of an outage in your neighborhood, remember to keep your refrigerator door closed as much as possible. Keep your doors and windows closed to keep as much heat in your home as you can. And remember to check on your elderly neighbors. Feel safe in knowing that Dyersburg Electric is working hard to keep you out of the dark this season. Dyersburg Electric, your hometown utility provider.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, we've got about 10 minutes, 31 seconds left in this first postseason tournament game for Dyer County since 2013. And your score, Brighton 62, Dyer County 34.
And we get ready for our first choice farm and lawn kickoff, and we've had a lot of kickoffs in this game, Chuck.
Yes, we have, both teams.
Ethan starts to kick off for Brighton once again. His leg's probably getting sore. He's a sophomore kicker. Points it down, comes down about the 20-yard line, rolled around the 18. Deion Thompson picks it up, tries the left hash mark, right up the hash mark. He's got a little opening. Ooh, and Aaron Austin straight up.
He's off on him.
And he had a targeting. He went helmet to helmet with him.
He sure did.
And of course
that should have been a call. Let me take that back on an instant replay and see here.
But he tackled straight up.
He did.
And of course, he made a tackle on that earlier on the kickoff as he went at him.
Let's cut to this, and we see, yep, sure did. There it is.
But Deion's up, walking around. He's fine. Aaron Austin's fine. But it's first down and 10 for Dyer County as Dyer County's going to start the drive at their own 47-yard line. Jeffrey Taylor once again at quarterback, passes over the left side. It's complete, and we pick up close to the first down. He's going to be up into Brighton territory, across the 50 to the 45 and down to the 44-yard line. So he's going to pick up 9 yards on that completion.
And who was that to? Jeffrey?
Jeffrey made the pass. Jeffrey's in there at quarterback. And he was at Bryce Capps on the far side. Back pass once again, a short pass this time over to the left side, and it's incomplete. And he probably should have passed it deep. We had a man deep. He threw it short. He faked it and then threw short. And when he faked, I think it was Hunter Taylor that went deep and was wide open. Third down and 1. Ball at the 44-yard line of Brighton. 9:44 remaining in the ball game. 2 running backs to backfield. Hand off this time to Hunter Taylor, and he's got an opening right up the middle as he crosses the 30-yard line. He gets down to inside the 25-yard line. Enough for the Brian Henson Insurance first down. And let's see where they're going to spot the ball.
And price it on the stop.
Spot the ball at the 23-yard line or what?
That's what it looks like from here. It's going to be obviously first down.
Hand off to Hunter Taylor once again. He gets right up the middle, picks up about 5 or 6 yards, maybe 7 on the play. As it's a quick opener up the middle for Dyer County. And that's 2 plays in a row where it's just been a quick opener up the middle. Picked up about 6 yards on the play.
He's got 30 yards on 3 carries already.
We like that.
Yeah. Haven't used him much tonight till now.
Ooh. And he might think, don't use me again like that. As that time we got the handoff to him, and he was met just as he took the handoff. Lost about 5 yards on the play. He was met just as he took the handoff. 3rd down and 9 as we lost back what we'd been picking up. 8:29 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County trailing by the score of 62-34. 3rd down and 9 at the 24-yard line of Brighton. Long snap count. 6 seconds left on the play clock. 3 seconds, 2. High snap. Jeffrey Taylor has the ball, gets it off. He's going to throw it into the end zone. It's going to be intercepted by Aaron Austin in the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. And so Brighton will have the ball at their own 20-yard line on the turnover. So Brighton will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line with 7:59 remaining in the ball game. Dyer County trailing by the score of 62-34. That was a desperation heave into the end zone.
caught by the offensive receiver.
Yeah.
On offense would be Aaron Alston.
Yeah. Well, he seems like he's everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, their offense and defense apparently runs through him.
Mm-hmm. An outstanding ball player. Now, Brighton's going to the wristbands, making sure they get the plays right. They've got wide receiver each side, hand off to West, and he's gone right down the middle. Quick opener, and he's off to the races. He has to outrace one man, and we dive for
Got him!
Deion Thompson gets him.
Nope, that's not Deion. That is it? Nope.
No,
Who is that?
no.
13?
Oh, Scotty Dillard. I'm sorry. Scotty Dillard
got him.
Raced him down from behind. The ball was snapped at the 20-yard line, and we brought him down at the 10-yard line. So 70-yard run from the line of scrimmage brings up first down and 10 for our first down and goal from the 10. They're going to try it right up the middle once again. We had him in the backfield, and he breaks loose. It's West, and he's going to try the left side. We had him at the line of scrimmage. That's Malik Jackson kept the ball. And we had him at the line of scrimmage. He breaks loose, goes to the left side, and we run him out of bounds about the 4-yard line. So, man, we had him. We just can't control these guys.
Yeah, they're quick. Quick and big.
And strong.
Yeah.
Just really strong. Second down and 5 from the 5. Second down and goal from the 5. Hand off this time to West. He tries right up the middle. And the players say touchdown. And now the officials agree with them. Touchdown Brighton. As they go on top 68-34 with 7:29 left in the ball game. And the extra point. As 7:29 left in the ball game, Starnes going for the extra point. Ethan Starnes. Snap's good. The kick is up. The kick looks good. It is. So with 7:29 remaining in the ball game, Brighton has gone on top by a score of 69-34. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. We make sure you get what you need. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. The best service, the best price. Folks who really treat you nice. Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. In historic downtown Dyersburg since 1947.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
7 minutes and 29 seconds to go in this one as Dyer County trails it 69-34. As they, like you say, they are not giving up, but it's time is running out. The end of this one is not in doubt, ladies and gentlemen.
Brighton will be moving on and will be playing in the second round. And I don't know who. I think it's probably be Clarksville Northeast from the score we saw earlier, but that game was far from being over too. So the ball comes down, takes it short at the 32, and we get by the first man, but not the second, and we're tackled about the 38-yard line. So it's going to be a running clock for the rest of the ball game, as now Dyer County is trailing by 35 points. So it'll be a running clock for the rest of the ball game. So the next 7 minutes is going to go by pretty quick. Dyer County is going to have the ball. 37-yard line, first down and 10 for Dyer County. And Chuck, it's been a fun football season this year.
It certainly has. These kids have been fun to watch play.
They worked hard. We've had a lot of injuries, and Coach Witt on his staff, they won't make excuses, but had a lot of penalties this year. Inside reverse this time, and it's not going to work at all. As we thought, maybe it might. Hunter Taylor going to be thrown for a loss, as Brighton got a lot of penetration that time. It's going, a big loss that time as they spot the ball back at the
Got a loss of 5, it looks like.
33-yard line. It's going to bring up second down and 15 for Dyer County. Quick pass out here to Deion Thompson. He gets one block, and he's still fighting. He's going to get back the lost yardage on some last play and pick up a few more yards. But Deion Thompson
along with John on the stop for the Cardinals.
Stopped about at the 40-yard line.
So they're going to give him about 8 yards.
Mm-hmm. So it brings up the third down and about 8 yards to go with the first down. So Willis back out there at quarterback. Jeffrey Taylor running back. High snap. Willis brings it down. Quick pass out the side. It's complete, but it's going to lose yardage as he just tried to get rid of the ball and got a completion over there on the far side.
Well, he did an excellent job of keeping his mind on that ball and keeping his eye on that ball with the Brighton Cardinals. These big young men charging at him. He did not give up the play. That could have been easily fallen to the ground and.
Well, he could easily
turnover.
Lost the ball, or a lot of things could have happened negative. But he kept his wits about himself. But he brings up fourth down and 11, as we'll be kicking once again. And Dylan Franklin back to punt for Dyer County. And we've said every time that Brighton has really put a lot of pressure on him. So we've got a good protection, and he gets it off. It's going to come down and get a good bounce taken by Austin back at the 30-yard line. He's given a lot of depth, but he's going to get by quite a few of our guys. And we finally get him down at the 25, 26-yard line. Woo, and anytime he touches the ball,
Chuck, it is scary, yeah.
Because we have a lot of trouble
controlling him. But why is he still in there? 69-34.
Yeah,
why are they even taking a chance that he would turn an ankle? Or
Yeah, I'd have him sitting on the sideline.
He'd have been sitting on the sideline since about the second play of the second or third quarter.
Yeah, I'd rather have him down, sitting down, resting for next week, and let the punt go.
Yeah.
But it's 3:47.
Easily turn an ankle or something.
3:47 remaining in the ball game, and it's a running clock, so they won't get many plays in here. Handoff once again up the middle, and he just keeps fighting and picks up 3 or 4 yards as we did a good job of.
I mean, they've got every starter in there on it.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
So, Lance West, and we have a player go down. And so there's a timeout on the field.
It'll time that out.
As we have an injured player on the field. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on Jack FM.
Are you ready to show off your school spirit every time you make a purchase? At Security Bank, we not only are your friend hometown bankers, we are also community supporters just like you. Hi, I am Pam Tettleton. Come get your new community card at any Security Bank location to start showing off your school spirit. Not only will you have a card with your favorite school's logo on it, you will also be making a one-time $5 donation to that school. You can give back and be on the cutting edge of technology with the Chip Secured School Debit Card. Good luck to all area teams this year. Security Bank, member FDIC.
You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 100 Jack FM WASL Dyersburg.
Well, Dyer County trails it here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the Choctaw season of football. 69-34 your score. And we have an injured player out there, and the training staff from both teams are taking a look-see. And
well, that's one thing I really appreciate what's taking place in our health care for our players now, as both teams have had health care workers there.
Out there.
Yeah, but they've got the staff here at Brighton High School. They have trainers come out and take care of their athletes, and we have trainers with us that take care of ours, and they work together. And the trainer they have here also works with Leanne.
That's right. I didn't know that. Coach Whittle is out there, and they're
But if you notice, and one thing the players do now is respectful. They all go to one knee.
That's right.
And it's what I do like players to go to one knee, is when you have an injured player, they show respect and they're not up milling around or doing stuff.
They're going to come get him. They're getting Jeffrey Taylor out there, and let's see, who is that? Whittle? Or no, that's 8. That's Dylan Franklin to help him up. And he is. They're going to help him off the field to a good hand by both Brighton and Dyer County, and none of the fans have gone home.
Well, and an outstanding group of fans that came down from Dyer County tonight. And I know Coach Whittle and his coaching staff have to be tremendously proud of the support they've had this year. But
these our fans have traveled well this year.
Well, I was talking to some people before the ball game, and we haven't had a lot of fan support from other teams coming from the Clarksville schools, but we have traveled well up that area.
Right.
We've had good crowd support at these away games, and we've traveled well through the year, and we've traveled extremely well down here tonight. Good crowd, good playoff crowd. I like to see it. So we're back ready for action. 3:30 remaining in the ball game. Brighton has the ball, second down at 9. Ball spotted at the own 26-yard line. They're going to try it up the middle, and he's going to break loose once again. And that's not West this time, but he's all down the sideline, and he's going to be running out of bounds about the 40-yard. Well, he's going to spot it just short of the 45-yard line. Was that Malik?
Yep,
Malik Jackson. So he kept the ball on the far side, and he kept it instead of handing it off. So they're getting some new people in the line, and here comes Malik Jackson, the third-string quarterback coming in. It's Gorley.
And we have another running back in as well.
And their second-string quarterback had been played earlier, is out for the night. So they hand off to the back through. Clock down to 2:34. Doesn't seem like it's running very fast now that we've got a running clock, though. Brooks carries the ball down to the spotted at the 31-yard line. So it's going to bring up second down and 1. So 9-yard pickup by Brooks. 2:05 remaining in the ball game. One running back. Brooks gets it. He stutter steps, tries to go to the left side. He's going to get out to the 30-yard line, and that's going to be enough for the first down. First and 10 for Brighton as they're at the Dyer County 30-yard line. And the fog is getting a little heavier.
Yes, it is. It looked like it was going to thin out here earlier, but here it comes. You'd think we'd be closer to the river.
Yes. well, we got some rivers right up the road we're going to have to cross, and it'll be thick there. Handoff Brooks once again. That's not Brooks running the ball, though, but he gets down close to the 20-yard line.
Another first down.
Yep. As they move steadily down to close to the Dyer County goal line once again. Ball spotted.
We don't need another touchdown, do we?
No, we don't want another. 57 seconds remaining in the ball game. As Brighton is just running the ball up the middle, and now they take a knee. And that should do it. As by the time they spot it, maybe a time for one more play. And so Brighton is doing the good thing. Is they don't want another score. We don't want another score. So once they put it, and once again, Brighton has a snap and they take a knee. 23 seconds remaining in the ball game. That should be the last game.
It should be the last play of the game.
Yeah,
I believe so.
And the last play of the season for Dyer County, as Brighton will move on to play next week in the second round of the state playoffs. And Dyer County ends their season tonight by a score of 69-34. as good a season as many people in Dyer County expected this year. One that we can be proud of as they played hard all the way through. Came in